music. What the fuck did the European staff have to do with this game?
Why the hell is that not working? There, now I think it's working. I think we know how to do polls yet. I'm pretty sure we do. How's everybody doing today? None of you are too hungover. Madden, Betty White, and so many others. Jonathan Stone, Angel Smith, Lee McDonald, go Cardinals. Please let the Cardinals get the first seed for the Cowboys. Literally anyone but the Packers. Not the Packers. Ben and Squidward. Sleazy Neasy, Mew Mew. Because that was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit. I didn't wake up until a little bit before 10. See, we were watching the college playoff game with Michigan and Georgia, and that was a blowout. I was like, oh, fuck it. We turned on the proposal with Betty White, Ryan Reynolds, and Sandra Bullock instead.
Go, bitch, go! Go, bitch, go! Go, bitch, go! Go, bitch, go! Go, bitch, go, bitch, go, bitch, go! Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. Holy shit. Lock the door.
A friend of mine who lives in Toledo, he posted the video of like, alright, it's like Vietnam out there. Here's some flashbacks. Because you just hear all the gunfire going off.
Throw the TV on the floor.
I was like, please let them be smart enough to like be shooting into a backstop or the ground, not shooting up in the air. Working double time? Alright, Agent Smith. I really hope he appears on the cover of Madden 23. Like, really, it's the only person you could put on Madden 23. I'm sorry.
Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!
Oh, and, where is it? Right there.
Here's the problem. Vitamins.
Oh, shit, no. Come on, let me share it. There we go. Video made for my other channel.
I say yeah, then I say yeah, and it's a song cause you bought it, yeah. Now I'm rich and I didn't do shit. You're a fucking moron.
I'm not buying this shit.
I say yeah, then I say yeah, and it's a song cause you bought it, yeah. Now I'm rich and I didn't do shit. You're a fucking moron for buying this bitch.
Clean your toilet.
Yes.
Oh, because it was less disgusting, more entertaining than restreaming DSP. Terrible, Hydra, but you're not wrong. I don't post that often, and it's usually like, if I post this on my channel, it might get community striked. I'm gonna post it on this other channel. If that channel gets striked, what the fuck do I care? If that other channel gets nuked, I don't really care. Or it's stuff where it's like, alright, I had a stupid idea that's only gonna be about 18 seconds long. I'm gonna post it over there. Come on, guys. Aren't you ready for some football? It's a Saturday night party. Yeah, I know I shared it somewhere. Or maybe I didn't. I swear, because there was like someone made a mock-up of like a Madden 23 with him on the cover. I know I shared it somewhere, I just can't find it right now. Offense sells tickets, defense wins championships. He's not on break, he's just doing his pre-stream music that goes on for about 20 to 30 minutes. And every song has to have his voice in it. God awful. Like all the music I use for my channel, none of it has my voice in it. I want a song with my voice in it, I just do my terrible karaoke. Well, Mortal Shell's current... Oh, actually no, it should still be free. Mortal Shell should still be free on the PlayStation Plus, if you have that. Or the PS4 games, I mean... I liked Code Vein, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Prey. Get Prey, man, that's a really good game. Happy New Year's, Luis! Yep, everything is DSP related. It has to be. If you talk about anything but him, he gets pissed.
Now I'm rich. Yeah. Look at my grills. Fuck you. I say yeah. And it's a song cause you want it. I say yeah. And it's a song cause you want it.
Anyone but the Packers do not want the Packers to have the #1 seed. My buddy's OSU is playing at 5, so once I get done here, I'm going to take a shower and head over there. I was going to take a shower before the stream started, but I've been working on videos. I've already made, edited, rendered, uploaded one, that Betty White one. I have another one edited and rendered. One more made I got to get edited, and then I have another one to make. I do not puff the Magic Dragon. Back in high school I did thing, but you know, 70s were a different kind of time and era. Doing alright, Lightning. Yeah, back in the 70s, got back in high school, did everything. I graduated from high school and it's like, I'm good. No more marijuana, no more shrooms, no more acid. I don't even drink that much. Time I drank anything? Probably some because I had those freeze pop margarita mix things. Rose. Happy New Year's, everybody! Oh, and right, I don't know if it still is, but when I looked and bought it, the Surge 1 and 2 were packaged together for $13.99. $79, baby.
That's fucking bullshit.
Before the 80s started.
Bullshit. The Doodle crapped in here. What a crappy life. The Doodle crapped in here. What a crappy life.
Yeah, Lightning, the bank leaks did absolutely nothing to him. Yeah, but it's 2022, right? As in 22, not 2020 part 2, please? We do not need another 2020, people. And it's weird. 1818. There was a plague. 1918. There was a plague. 2018. There was a plague. Well, into 19 and all that. I think today he's playing Grand Theft Auto. Yep. Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition. In about an hour and a half from now, anyways. I just could not imagine doing a 2-hour pre-stream every single fucking stream. Now, if you were going to be doing like a marathon, alright guys, from noon to 4 a.m., I'll be doing a marathon. And you wanted to talk about something like for an hour, I could maybe see like for that marathon alone. You talked about something for an hour, but holy shit, every day an hour and a half to 2-hour pre-stream. I've looked at Mafia games, looked at other people play, and I was like, I don't think that'd be up my alley. I've not. The only game that's like Grand Theft Auto or Grand Theft Auto knockoff I've been able to get into was the Saboteur. And I don't know why. Like, I've played Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I've played Grand Theft Auto 4, but it's like after like 10 hours, like, okay, I'm done. I just don't care. Well, Jax Raxler didn't give him anything last week, so he had to make up for it, dude. Kyler Murray can't throw the ball, though. He doesn't always have to be running. What they call a running quarterback? Broken quarterback. Mr. Michael Vick. Did that guy ever get hurt? I don't think Michael Vick ever got hurt. After stream, DSP got drunk, as always. Yes, you can, Trey. How's everybody doing today? I was up till like 2 o'clock last night. After I got home from my friend's house after playing euchre and watching the proposal and then the ball drop and all that. I buy one Madden per generation. Like for the PS2, I had 2004. For the PS3, I had, I think it was 2008. The one that had Brett Favre on the cover. Was that 2009? Whatever one it was. And for the PS4, I got Madden 16. For the PS5, if I can ever fucking get one, if they put Madden on the cover 23, that'll be the one that I get. This is Brush Musclies, and he bans me for saying that. I can't just get into the game, guys. I got things I gotta do. I gotta do shoutouts. Yeah, but your shoutout section is maybe 10 minutes. Where's the other hour and 50 minutes going to? I gotta do half an hour of music. So you don't. Every day you could choose 3 songs, and then play those 3 songs. And just be done with it. Like, you don't need 20 to 30 minute pre-stream music every single fucking day. This first bank has done nothing, but right now it's the holidays, so that makes sense. Or at least we might hear anything from them through the holidays, maybe next Monday. Not tomorrow Monday, or 2 days from now Monday, but the Monday after that. It might be the earliest. I never play Madden during the football season. I only play Madden when it's off season. The Vikings. My favorite Madden. What was your favorite Madden year? My favorite was 04. I had my favorite feature. You could create a player, max all his stats up to 99, trade him, and then tank all the stats. So you could make a level 99 quarterback with level 99 everything. Wide receiver, O-lineman, trade them all to the Packers to get their best players, and then tank those traded players all the way down to 0. Now you have like the 3-4 best Packer players on my team, the Packers, and they got jumped. Yeah, so 4. And there's a song. Whenever I hear it, I can only think of Madden. But now that I'm not playing Madden or I'm not hearing the song, I can't think of the name of the song. What new Madden feature would I add? Back in time. No, no one reached out to them to donate a new PC. You wouldn't accept that anyways. It has to be money. Hey, honestly, yeah, I saw Tevin had a bit of a drunken meltdown last night. For Madden feature, I would add 23 be Back in Time, where it's like, alright, you gotta recreate the epic Dolphin season where they went undefeated. Or...
See what kind of enemies are around here. There's some geckos. There's definitely ghoul activity up here.
Go back in time and try to go undefeated with the Patriots and not lose to the Giants. Or play as the Giants and have to beat the undefeated Patriots on all Madden difficulty to make it harder. Chio, holla holla for the dollar dollar. There it is. Chio.
We just figured out that it's Jeannie Mae. Question is, where the fuck is Jeannie Mae? She hasn't been here all day. Wonder where she is.
Holla holla for the dollar
Jeannie Mae
dollar.
is MIA.
First super chat of the year.
Oh, there she is, finally. Who's gonna be ecstatic? Whoa, we got a headshot on it. He sniped the shit out of all
My friend had 05 because he was the kind that would buy every year. And it was good. I switched for 04.
That's what I call a headshot. Come with me if you want to live.
And the audience looks like shit every year, MS.
That's what I'm talking about, sweet revenge.
Like, maybe try to make it more realistic by making the audience sound like shit.
Yeah, come on, bitch. She's fucked. Dude, you ain't get what's coming to you, you fucking slut. Yeah!
JB Behemoth, I just sent you a message on Patreon. Because JB Behemoth offered me a song for open mic night, Fridays. Ice 9 Kills, Hip to Be Scared. It is fantastic. Well, that'd be great to have back, and I know like they did like story mode where it's like, alright, you follow the guys as he gets drafted to the NFL, whatever. But back in the day, you had a mode of create a player, and you chose your position. You had to go through training. Like, oh, after training all that, you have a score of 83. You go into the draft, and you could be drafted by anyone. Be first, second, third, fourth round, it doesn't matter. And then, like, alright, you're now that character, and you only play that character. Unlike normal mode, where it's like, alright, you play everyone. No, so you're a running back, and it's not a running play, and your running back has something to do.
Oops, we fucked up, didn't test it enough.
Space Cat, oh, he was so busy just blazing all that catnip.
Stages. We never fixed it after ages. Our testers sign on their ass.
Fallout will not be tomorrow because I got football to watch with friends. But the earliest would be Monday after work.
Waste your time playing Transylvania. Fuck you, Phil. Just
Phil ruins DuckTales. He ruins everything else. Holla, happy New Year, James. Everyone, shout out New Potential Locale Dark Side 7 2022. Shaping up to be a great year already. Yeah, I don't know. I've been seeing highlights and quotes from Kevin's stream yesterday. It's like, holy shit, what the fuck happened to him? Madden 97. They had an ad that had Madden 93, 4, and 5. Like, only like $4.99 a piece. I mean, it's for Sega Genesis, so I wouldn't be able to play them, but maybe I'd be able to own these 3 older Madden games. But you know what? They didn't have the first one. If they had the first one, I probably would have grabbed it right then and there, but I'm sure that's saying something, Miles, because I'm god awful at singing, but I know I'm bad at singing. DSP thinks he's a great singer. He's obviously not. DSP's in his chat, he's just talking to his chat and just refusing to start the stream. Like, come on, DSP, start the damn stream. Nintendo RBI Baseball is the GOAT.
can't stop, won't stop, don't know how to stop. Oh,
Hey, Alan Wrench, how's it going? Although Madden's really been going downhill because they've been focusing more on their Ultimate Madden Team online buying card packs. Just your typical, guys, spend money. Spend more money, guys. Microtransactions, they're a good thing, we swear. Even though, no, they're not.
Shut the fuck up.
But I get, no, they need to make more money, obviously, because it's
Shut the fuck up.
business. Why is this not working? There we go.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, hit that like button, guys.
10-year-old would shut the fuck up.
I spawn, I die. I spawn, I die.
And he changed the difficulty on Lost Judgment. He was playing on normal, and then he switched it to easy because he kept getting his ass handed to him. Freshman in college? Damn. All those EA every year games are bad. God damn it. DSP, what the fuck are you doing?
That's what I'm fucking talking about right there, man.
Yeah, it was weird from the highlights I was seeing. FIFA and Madden, anything else where it's every year, here's a new one, every year, here's a new one. Because this isn't for Call of Duty, they have like 2 different teams. This team works on 2 years, they release on odd years. This team works on 2 years, but they release on even years. Well, as far as I know with EA, it's not like that. EA, it's literally just, alright, exact same people. You got 9 months to make a game. Way to be ready and professional, DSP. Gotta change stuff around, huh? In the middle of the stream. You could have been doing this during the pre-stream music.
What is up, everyone, ladies and gentlemen? Phil here.
Moron.
And welcome to the very first live stream that I'm doing in 2022.
And
Welcome,
if you already wore
everyone,
those
to the
pants
stream.
on his
Holy
day off,
crap.
you can't wear 'em on
So we're just
stream,
starting
dude.
up with the pre-stream podcast. The first pre-stream podcast of the new year, January 1st, 2022. And it looks like we're starting off with a bang because as I was starting up, 2 tips rolled in. Some of these are ginormous. So I will give a shout out in just a moment. Well, in a while. You know, I do a pre-stream podcast first.
So he's gonna hide the tips.
Shout outs for the contributions.
He is
very large
hiding the
contributions coming
tips.
in here. Thank you so much.
Very
for a
first
great
thing he does
start
on
to the year.
stream is
Holy
hide
crap. So
tips.
first of all,
Good for you,
I kinda got ahead of
DSP.
myself.
Holy shit,
If
he's
you've been
hiding
watching
tips is the very first
my
thing he does on
streams
stream.
and or my on-demand videos recently, I told you guys what I was going to do is pan out the rest of this week, and then basically the last streaming day of the week, Tuesday, what I was going to do was change out everything on the streams. I was going to change out the Christmas decorations. I was going to change the animations that we had. Everything was going to be changed for the new year to be refreshed, okay? But last night,
God, already so many snorts.
you know, the stream ended. It was the final stream of 2021, Street Fighter, which, by the way, the stream was outstanding. It went really well.
Rax
There was some
Jazzer
good
should have been
matches
dropped
and great
$100.
gameplay, even though the trolls were actually
$100 tip
yes,
from Jack
on New
Trash
Year's
is the
Eve,
only
they were
reason he
trying
thought it was
to
a
ruin
good
the
day.
Street Fighter stream. It didn't work. We still had a great time.
Let me move that down.
When the stream ended,
Here.
we all kind of like gave a send off to 2021.
Ooh,
we were
that's
all in a
actually
good
pretty
mood.
good.
We were like, wow,
I like
here's
it
to
there.
the future.
Oh yeah, that
And
fits
I was like,
perfectly,
man,
baby.
it would kind of feel weird if tomorrow I boot up the stream and it looks like Christmas again. You know what I mean? And not to say that I don't love Christmas. Come on, guys. You know I'm a big Christmas guy. I love the holiday season. That's why I go all out every year for Christmas. But I just didn't feel like we should have the Christmas stuff lingering. You know what I'm saying?
Nor, God
So,
damn, that's fucking annoying.
Team Michael
Hey,
Gamers
Sofa
can't
King.
renew his membership for some reason.
Growing
If
on you like
can't,
Ward.
likely it could be because are you on mobile? A lot of people have issue with mobile. They try to do stuff and mobile won't work for them.
Remember, guys, he's broke.
As of
By
this
the way,
morning,
here's like
Um,
over $1,000 worth of products behind
you know,
me.
every single day I check on everything to make sure everything's working well. And as of right now,
He was able to get a Hori
everything should
joystick
be
and the
working
neck phones.
with memberships and everything. I don't know
PS5,
why they won't let you
Xbox
renew it
Series
unless,
X, but he can get
maybe
nothing
on a glitch
for his
or on
wife
mobile.
for
If you're
Christmas,
using a
dude.
phone, sometimes half the time it
Hello.
doesn't work.
Big
If
From, how
you
you
are
doing?
interested, what you do is type ! membership in the
Strom.
chat. That'll bring up the direct link that you can click on to go to the membership page and do it from there. Because sometimes on mobile, if there's a button or whatever you click, it doesn't work. Okay? Okay, anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, New Year. I was like, man, coming in here with Christmas stuff would be weird, right? It would feel really weird to be doing Christmas stuff on the first day of the year. I said, all right, let's jump right into the new year. Strong
everything
with
was
new
donated
stuff.
to me,
Okay,
guys.
so what do we have behind me? First of all,
fucking shit.
This is kind of the stuff that we were doing a couple months ago, but I added a little bit. So we've got my Xbox Series X box to my left with Lego Ryu charging up a Hadouken. And then on my right, we got a
especially since he
PS5
controls
box
the
with
MS.
Lego
Oh, he's doing a
Mega Man
Twitch
charging up his Mega Buster.
sponsor stream.
Okay.
No
the
snorts.
Switch box with the Twilight Princess amiibo, literally the only amiibo I own. And then over here we got actually what I wear every
the
single
PS5,
day.
I'm pretty sure he
People
did
ask, what
get
is it
from
around your neck? What
Amazon
are you
because we
wearing?
had the whole.
Use the Hori.
It's gonna be a
3D
day late,
surround gaming
guys.
neck set.
I'm gonna bitch at Amazon to get it here
the
now.
Xbox Series X, but it also works with PS5.
The
just not
Xbox, he may have
microphone.
paid scupper prices though.
So there it is, and then my Fallout bobblehead. There you go. So that's for now. Now here's the thing: we could add stuff, we can tweak stuff. Previously, I had my YouTube play button up here, but I was trying to arrange this yesterday, and as I was arranging it, I realized it didn't look very good. The YouTube play button. Oh God, there goes Ryu. What I wanted to do.
Consoles
And,
and little toys and the neck phones.
Here we go. Ryu's leg came off. Let me re-stick it on here. What I want to do is readjust because I realized
claiming he's
that
got
every day
tips already.
we've got glare,
Look,
right? There's
look
glare.
at the tips. Tips goals $0.50. But he's already mentioned that he's gotten tips. So what were those
I
tips?
think I put his foot on backwards. I did. There's glare that happens on the stream from the outside. Oh, this is better. This is how it goes.
This way for him to
Okay.
flex, Luis.
And
Look at all this
it depends on the
expensive shit
lighting,
that I
like
have.
if it's a
By
sunny
the way,
day
guys,
or
I'm
not. Oh, yeah,
broke.
that's perfect. That's perfect right there. If it's a sunny day or not, there's glare.
He doesn't
that
do
happens.
giveways
So
anymore.
What I'm trying to do is
The
adjust.
shipping costs too much,
the
guys.
boxes
It's like
and
$12
everything
for
so there's not, like,
shipping.
glare on the front. And I tried to do it last night, but last night it was dark. So I couldn't figure out if there was going to be natural light glare or not. So there'll be some on-the-fly adjustments as we settle in here to the new year and try to make the stuff behind me look better. Now, by the way, yeah, the YouTube play button didn't look good. I hung it back up on my wall, but I was
Uh-oh.
putting it over here, and it just no matter what angle I put it at, it was like reflecting badly. First it was reflecting my laptop screen, then it was reflecting the lamp. I was like, ugh, because it's metallic silver. It just didn't look good. So I said, you know what? You guys know I have 100,000 subs, duh. In fact, we're pushing towards 200,000 on the channel right now. That's my goal. My number one goal for 2022, New Year's resolution. Hit 200,000 subscribers by my birthday. So that's 3 months from now. We got all of January, all of February, all of March. By the first week of April, I want to hit 200,000 subs on DSP Gaming, and I want to have a big celebration
for months now,
in early April to commemorate me hitting that milestone. Okay?
Good for Notre Dame.
That's literally my goal. We'll see what happens with that. The more people who sub, the better. It helps the channel. Okay? Plus, you can talk in the chat, so it behooves you to sub to the channel. Anyway, so yeah, so I was setting everything up, and just so you guys know, all of the animations have been either reverted or changed over for both Super Chats and for tips. There is a new animation.
You want to see it, guys? Hint, hint.
Excuse me. There is a new animation that has been added to the streams for either a $50 Super Chat or a $20 tip. It's 20 to 50. Because remember, at $50, we have the Gunner Glasses animation. At 100, you already saw it. The Oh My God Oh animation for large tips of 100 or more. So this new animation,
you have over $100.
It's $20 to $50. You'll see a new animation.
You have a tip that's over $100.
Or, like I said, with a Super
And
Chat,
show it on your
$50 or
tip
more
skull.
Super Chat. So it's a really good one. I don't want to spoil it yet.
Show us
I know that you guys would like to see it when it happens. I'm not going to spoil it until it actually plays.
We're gonna
It's a
just
really
keep
cool
hiding
one.
it, huh?
And it's in line kind of with the stuff that was done
Show it,
during the
asshole.
holiday season. I know for a fact that the person who worked on those Christmas animations for me said that they would like to do more animations in the future of that style. And I said, hey, I'd be more than happy.
For
They
free,
worked
though,
really
'cause
well during the
DSP won't
holiday
pay
season.
them.
So we'll see what happens moving forward this year. Okay?
Take a sip, sleazy asshole.
So,
Go.
ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year. How you doing? Hopefully you had a great New Year's Eve and New Year's celebration last night.
And then
Hopefully,
by his
so far,
birthday
the
week,
New Year has been treating
guys.
you well. I am very positively looking forward to 2022. After the year that was 2021, which I actually said this on Twitter last night. I said, man,
Oh, that sucks,
2021
Luis.
was a hell of a year. For some reasons, it was really awful, right? There was some really
Oh, he
shitty
should have done
stuff
this
that
all
happened
off
in
stream,
the
but he
year.
won't.
A lot of it was kind of
Anything to
completely
stop from playing a
unexpected.
game, dude.
At the very same time,
Not wrong, Suffer
2021,
King.
for me and my content, ended up being a surprisingly positive year at a time when it could have literally been the opposite. It could have been, this is the end of everything, everything's falling apart at the seams. It actually turned out to be one of the best, most positive years in content creation that I've ever had. So I'm very pleased with that. And I'm very much looking forward to the new year in a positive fashion.
Positive
What we're going
fashion,
to do on
i.e.
today's
money.
pre-stream podcast,
That he's now hiding.
we're actually going to talk a little bit about the future, my plans for 2022, what I hope to accomplish, what I hope we can do together here, some things that supposedly are coming as positive changes to YouTube that are supposed to hit this year. We just don't know when.
Snort. He
There's a
means
lot to
the
talk
gifted
about
memberships.
in regards to the
That's
future.
all he cares
So,
about is
I'm
the
excited.
gifted
I hope you guys are
memberships.
excited too. Okay?
'Cause
All
then
right,
he'll
now,
hit the membership
shall we
goal
talk?
every year.
Let's talk. All right.
Or every month, I
So,
mean.
ladies and gentlemen, first thing we should do is we should talk about
Give me
the
more
schedule
money.
for this week. So you guys know exactly what's going on. You know what to expect gameplay-wise, because the schedule is now set in stone, except for one thing, which we're going to check live today, because last night I put up a poll. Last night on the main channel page of DSP Gaming, right here on the channel, on the community tab. There it is. There's the new animation. We already got it. A $50 super chat has come in from Emil. Look at that. That is an awesome animation. I love it. It's creepy as hell, but it's actually really good, isn't it? Nice. Thank
Creepy
you,
as hell.
Emil,
Why is it creepy? Because it
for
has
the
my
super
face on
chat
it.
and for the new
So your face is
animation
creepy as hell.
start.
Good
We
to know,
already got to see
DSP.
it. Awesome. So again, the animation will play when there's a $20 to $50 tip or a $50 super chat. Okay? Cool. All right. Anyway, I know that's hilarious. I love these animations with my face on them. Okay.
And he's so happy about making all this money.
So, let's talk about the schedule. There's a poll up on the main channel.
He's already
DSP
smashed
Gaming
$100
right now.
tips
You guys
goal.
are voting
Although he's
currently.
hiding the tips right
What
now.
game do you want to see Sunday night on the late stream for 2 hours? And what game do you want to see Monday
He'll be smashing
on the main
$100 in
stream
super chats
for 3
easily.
hours? Okay? What I mean by that is Sunday night and Monday are up in the air. I'm not sure what I want to do. And I'm okay because I've got so many games going on right now between Skyrim, Resident Evil 4, and GTA 3 Definitive Edition. I don't really mind what order I play them. They're all really good games in
and
my
Resident
opinion.
Evil.
So,
Those two
what we're
games
going
are
to be
not
doing
very long, so you can
is
speed
you
them
guys
real
are
quick.
voting, and depending on what
Then
you
you can
vote,
focus on
is going to
Skyrim.
determine the order that I play the games. Whatever game wins the poll will be played on Sunday night for 2 hours.
Holla holla for
Whatever
the sticker,
loses the
sticker,
poll
dollar,
will be played
MS.
Monday's mainstream for 3 hours. So it's kind of a win-win. Either you see it earlier or you get more of it if it doesn't win. You see what I mean? Like, I don't know if you can really lose, but I just need some guidance on what to play first. So you guys are voting right now.
Holla holla
Please continue to
holla.
vote
For the
over the
dollar,
course of today.
dollar.
And then as of tomorrow, whatever the
For the
results of
burger.
the poll are will determine what we do on the late stream
When's the last
tomorrow
time I had
night,
a
Sunday
burger?
night. Okay? So we'll talk about it in
I
a
can't remember
second.
last time I had a
Sorry,
burger. Sheesh.
Today I
Terrible.
got like some tickle in my throat. It's annoying me. I kept
tickle in my throat,
feeling this in my throat earlier
guys.
today.
Ack. Should
I
maybe
keep trying to
take
clear
another
it, and
sip.
every once in a while it bothers me again, so I apologize for that. All right, let's talk schedule. Let's go through it. Then I'll check the poll live and see what's currently leading the poll. So today, the first streaming day of 2022. What are we playing? A 20-year-old game. What else? Why would you play something new on the first day of the new year? That's cliche. We go to the
I
classic.
have had a pizza burger. They're pretty
Okay?
good.
So we're playing Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition on today's stream. All right. It should be a good time. It should be a fun time. We just got to the central island of the 3 parts of the map and started doing missions for the Yakuza. And I think we did like 2 or 3 missions, not that many. This is when the missions start to get pretty tough, actually. So we'll see how it goes today. I don't know how much progress we'll make, but I'm excited to see how far we can get in GTA 3. I'm estimating
Well, a sign of autism is
2 more
not being
major
able to
streams.
understand.
Maybe 3, but
sarcasm,
probably
so
2 more major
DSP
streams
doesn't know how to do
today
it.
to beat GTA 3. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm guesstimating. Not estimating, guesstimating. It's a combination of guess and estimate. You see, it's very clever. Okay. Should be fun. Should be a good time. As you know,
Yes,
full of
Wesley.
fails, but also
DSP is a
music
pachinko
and
machine.
all kinds of good
Pretty
stuff.
much.
All right. Now, later tonight, the late stream is Halo Infinite multiplayer. Now, once again, I do have to emphasize, if
Give me
you
money.
like me playing multiplayer games outside of old school Street
And you need to
Fighter,
give me money.
people ask me all the time, when you play a competitive game that's not a narrative-based
That's literally
game,
all it's
we
gonna
wanna
be
see
is
you
give
do
me money.
competitive games, but can you do one that's not Street Fighter? Sure. I'll play
Give
Halo
me
Infinite.
money.
Every time I play Halo Infinite, usually there's great attendance. And the last time that I played it, I did incredibly well. I started realizing that the pistol is incredibly good in multiplayer to the point where I'm getting like these precision kills against people. And then I went on a tear with the shotgun. I was just having a blast and I was kicking major ass. I'm getting better at the game every time I play it, seriously. So, tonight, a very fun late night stream of Halo Infinite multiplayer. But I would ask, if you support my multiplayer efforts, please come support the stream. Because when I play this game, usually attendance is great, but support can be very all over the place. There's been streams of Halo Infinite that
That's all that
the
matters.
support was amazing, outstanding.
Has been
There's,
time and
streams
time
of Halo
again.
Infinite where I played it for
He
an
gets
hour
200
and a half,
people
and
watching.
I made like $10,
But breaks $200.
which is weird.
He's happy.
I don't understand how the
He has
support can be,
500
like, kinda
people
all
on,
over the place.
only
If people
breaks
like it,
$50,
they would
he's
should
pissed.
come have a good time and support it. Much like what happened last year with with the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, where it was consistently supported. You see, so we'll see
Sleazy
what
could also
happens
be an
tonight,
alien.
okay? Oh, excuse me. We'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully it's a smooth stream. Hopefully I do well, and hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay and it's supporting. Okay. Tomorrow, the main gameplay stream on Sunday, January 2nd,
Yes, give me money.
is Lost Judgment. Now hold on, because what I'm supposed to say is the main stream tomorrow is Lost Judgment. Yes, Lost
Goddamn
Judgment is
clown
still
mode.
continuing. It's not done yet. Yes. At this point, I swear we're at like 67 to 68 parts or something insane like that. It's still not done.
Because you take forever.
I know.
If you didn't take forever, it would be done by
But
now.
the point is we're trying to
jackwagon.
finish it. It's literally the last
Only up to
lingering thing from 2021.
Jasper Kitty down $1.
Every other major
Why won't
gameplay
that fat
thing
pig
that I
feed
did
me
in
my
2021
snacks?
is completed.
I don't know, Jasper.
Lost Judgment is the only one we didn't beat,
Maybe you
and we
should
were
go up there
joking
and smack him around a
in
little bit more.
September. Gee, I wonder if I beat it by the end of the year. I got an answer for you. No, I didn't beat it by the end of the year. The content is too
We're up to
lengthy
14
in the
likes.
game, the
Holla,
side
holla.
content, and man, the other games just took priority to the point where some weeks I only played it like once, right? So, I need to finish it. Why? Because we're
Let's
going to do
see.
the
Let's
year-end
check out how long
awards
to beat.
on Tuesday. How do I do them if I didn't beat all the games from the year? Right? Yeesh. So, that's my goal. Tomorrow, 3-hour stream.
22 and a half
Lost
hours.
Judgment.
Main
If you've
story.
been along for the
main
ride,
plus
whether
extra
you attended
50
on
hours.
stream, you watched on demand on YouTube, whatever it is you may have
He's
done,
been going for over 60 hours.
please be here for
So if
Lost
you do
Judgment
main
tomorrow.
and extra,
Let's
it's a
send it
50-hour
off
game.
in a good way.
He's already
Now,
over 60
the thing
hours.
is, I'm not stupid.
Good job, DSP.
I
Dragging
may
the game
look
on
stupid
forever.
and act stupid, but I'm actually not stupid.
Yes, you are
I
stupid.
realize that because I specially set aside a 3-hour stream of Lost Judgment tomorrow, okay, there's a chance I still may not beat it. I'm serious. There's a chance that something, it may take
Only
too
3
long.
hours?
to
But
actually
DSP, you
draw
say you
out the
stream
plot.
all day. 3 hours is not all
Keep in mind,
day.
I read all the text in the game that's not voice acted, and in addition, I do interactions with you guys. We talk. I may not beat it tomorrow, all right? And since I may not beat it tomorrow, I'm actually reserving another stream on
Not
Monday
wrong,
night,
Suffolk King. He has
another
finished
2 hours
it before.
to beat the game. We're in chapter 12. All that's left is the end of chapter 12 and all of chapter 13, which is the finale chapter, and that's the end of the game. So we're right there. We're right there. But I am not going to say, oh, only one stream, and then I don't finish it, and now we're screwed. So, tomorrow's main gameplay stream,
Ooh, Boomer just had his
Lost
message later,
Judgment. Let's get as
which
far
was
as
shout
we
out to
possibly can
Lumix
get,
and the
okay?
Hoodlums.
Then, as I already stated, Sunday Night Monday is dependent on you and your voting. Let's check the results of the poll right now. Let's do it live. Okay? So, as of right now,
Carol Jean, how's it going?
the poll is as follows. Resident Evil 4 on Sunday night and Skyrim on Monday has 63% of the vote. Skyrim on Sunday night and Resident Evil 4 on Monday is 37% of the vote. So 2/3 so far of my viewing audience who voted, and by the way, it's about 800 votes it looks like. So there still could be way more votes coming in. Sometimes we get thousands of votes on these polls.
Snort.
But in regards to this
And I
particular
think he
poll,
never,
two-thirds
ever
of
used
the
community
voters
tab.
and the viewers want to see
Until
Resident
last
Evil as
year.
a 2-hour late stream on Sunday.
It wasn't until like
and then a
October of
major
last year.
stream of Skyrim.
And only
on
after
Monday.
I made a video talking
Does
about
that
how
mean that people
he's
just
never
are
used his
dying for
community
more
tab.
Resident Evil 4 as soon as possible? Or does it mean that they want more
Like, holy shit,
Skyrim
DSP,
and therefore
way
they're
to
purposely
be
delaying it
just
until Monday so they get an extra
complaining
hour?
about
I
watching
have
me.
no idea. I don't know how this works. But that's just what the poll says, okay? So that means as long as that doesn't flip, that's what we're doing. Tomorrow night will be Resident Evil 4 2-hour stream, and then Monday will be Skyrim.
Snort.
Now, Monday night, if we need the extra stream to finish Lost Judgment, we will use it. And Monday night will be the conclusion of Lost Judgment, okay? If we don't
God
need
damn,
it,
that's a
if
lot
we
of
end up
rocking.
beating it tomorrow, then Monday night will be GTA 3 Definitive Edition, a 2-hour late night session.
Yeah,
Okay?
quote unquote, for
So we'll see
God.
what happens. We'll play it by ear. Now, that means on Tuesday, it will be my Game of the Year awards as well as the most disappointing games of
Holla
2021
holla!
countdown
The
on the
Shimon
main
Suke
stream. The way I'm going
for
to
the
do
new
it is I'm
good
gonna
time
live stream it
member.
instead of having actual gameplay streaming.
You now get access to all my emails.
The first segment will be the most
yay.
disappointing games.
Made by
I'll
me,
count
not by
down
someone else.
The games in 2021 that I felt were the worst and or most disappointing. I'll show some video footage of each and explain to you why I feel that way about each game.
That's
Keep in
right.
mind, it is just my opinion. You can agree or disagree, and it's fine. In fact, the cool thing about it this year is the comments will be on YouTube. So
That
if you
people have been
watch
telling you to
year-end
turn on
series
for
demand
years.
on YouTube, you can actually comment and say, I agree. Oh, I disagree. Oh, Phil forgot this game. Oh, I don't think Phil
He
should
does
have
his
had
own
this game in
words
it.
show.
You
well
can
to
actually do that for the first
January.
time in 6 years on YouTube. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Piggy
I'm
bank.
excited for that.
Yay.
So that's going to be Tuesday's stream. First is going to be the most disappointing games countdown.
I love my cat owl.
I'll go
and
through
I
all
love
of
my
them.
head.
It'll probably
I love
take
my
about 90
Benji
minutes, I'm assuming.
and Space
We'll
Cat.
take a break.
Well,
Then I'll come back and
Floating
it'll
Head
be my
course,
Game
Piggy
of the
Bank.
Year awards, where I
Big
run
Bang,
through
I
the
think, is still my
best
favorite,
games of
though.
2021, and I let you know what I think my best favorite game of the year was. The truth is, no one knows. No one knows because guess what? I don't review games anymore, right? I don't give games number scores. So when you don't have number scores to compare against each other, you actually have no idea.
Maybe forget his best
just
games of the
maybe,
year
a game that
and his
you
worst
think
games
I
of the year
really, really
will
like.
be the same list. It's amazing how they will appear on the same list. I hated this game, guys. It was trash. It was like the worst game. I think it's over the best
in
games.
2021.
By the way, guys, this
And
is
I didn't
actually
like
a
it
great
as much.
game, guys.
Or maybe there was an indie darling, a hidden gem that I played that I actually felt was the best game of the year, and you would never suspect it.
But you don't play indies.
You'll never know until Tuesday when I do the series. All right. So I hope you'll be here. It's the last
too, Wesley.
major stream of the week for
Joe.
me because Wednesday's my day off. But
There
it'll
we
be a
go.
great way to say, okay, we're fully done with 2021. Let's push
That's
forward
what he does,
positively into
Shima.
2022 by
He
doing the
sways
year-end
like
series.
that.
And
He
by
was
the way,
known as
I'm very happy I
Sway
get to do
back in
this
his
early in the year.
bank days. Because that's what he does.
Excuse me.
He
The
sways
last few
back
years,
and forth.
because of lingering
Back and
playthroughs
forth.
and other delays and issues, my year-end series ended up being either in the middle or late January, and last year's case, the first week of February.
That's how slow he is.
Who cares about year-end series in February? Not even me. I was disappointed.
That's
it
how
took so
slow
long
he
to get
is that he's doing his
So I'm
end of
happy
the best games
that
of
now we're going to be able to
2020
do them
in February
this year
2021.
right away. I'm very excited for this on Tuesday, and if all you can be here on Tuesday's stream, I hope you will join me. Okay?
I'll be at work. That face. Thanks for doing that right to the mic,
Then
dude.
Tuesday night will be more Halo Infinite multiplayer to end the streaming week. I will not be here on Wednesday. Okay? Now, coming up this next week, okay, here's what it's going to be. Oh, my God. Main gameplay streams will continue
It's
to be
also, isn't that
Skyrim,
where his
Resident
chat
Evil
is, though?
4, and
Did he
GTA
move
3
the
Definitive Edition until we start
laptop
beating some of
around?
those games. Then we'll have something new in the rotation. The late streams. Halo Infinite multiplayer. Once a week, we're going to be doing Lost Judgment. Wait, what? Lost Judgment? Yes, we're still going to be playing
God
Lost Judgment
damn.
once a week.
Stop the
I'm
clown
going to do a
mode.
late night stream, only once a week, 2 hours a week, where we're going to be wrapping up the side content of the game that I did not finish, including finding all the squirrels and solving the squirrel puzzles, other cases that are in the city that I never did before during the major playthrough. Maybe even trying to platinum the game. I don't know what that entails exactly, but we are going to be doing one stream a week of that on the late streams, okay? What I'm also fully intending to do
Snort. Goddamn, so
that
many
first
snorts.
week, full week of January, I want to do a late night Game Pass stream. And what I mean by that is I want to go into Game Pass on my Xbox Series X. I want to see what games are available and what games have been added over the last 3 to 4 months that I haven't checked it out because I've been so busy with all the new releases of the fall. I didn't have a chance to really check out Game Pass recently. And I've heard there's many different games that have now been added there that I may be interested in, including some indie games like The Gunk, but a bunch of other stuff as well. So what we can do is do a late night stream of Game Pass, pick and choose games that look good, and then what I can do is when we have time in the schedule, which we're going to have, I'm going to beat GTA 3 within a few streams here, we can start playing other games and add them into the schedule along with Skyrim and Resident Evil 4. Okay? It's a good way to go
games
about
that
the
are free, but you still beg for money.
To review, after this week is over,
But before you'd be like, guys, I spent
Skyrim,
$60 on
Resident
this
Evil
game,
4,
only made
GTA
$30 in
3
tips this stream, guys. I can't
Late
be
night streams will be
buying
Halo Infinite
$60 games,
multiplayer,
you only
my
give me
weekly
$30.
session, a weekly Lost
He's
Judgment
been playing
session,
so many free
and some Game
games.
Pass fun where we pick out Game Pass
Where
games.
if
and
he
we
makes
start to play them
$5,
and
that's
add them into the
$5
rotation.
more than
In
what he paid
addition
for the
to
game,
all
'cause
of
he didn't pay
that,
anything for the
yes,
game.
I am going to play Condemned Criminal Origins, and we're going to finish it. There's only about 6 hours left in the game from what people told me. And you guys really seem to enjoy it when I played it during the Halloween marathon. You asked me to go
It is
back
what he
for
does,
the past
Shima.
2.5 months, and I haven't had a chance yet. So now I'm
Jingle
like,
the
hey,
keys.
maybe I
Come
will
on, guys,
go
what
back
you want?
and check it
Multiplayer?
out
Jingle,
now.
jingle, jingle.
Okay?
Multiplayer, guys. Give me enough money, I'll play multiplayer with you. Jingle, 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 jingle.
Cool. That's the schedule, my friends. Now, new month,
Alright, technically,
new year,
Game Pass is not free,
new
but
members goal. As
when
you
you
can
can
see,
play
I adjusted the members goal for the month of
5
January to be
games
more reasonable.
for, no, $12.99
down
a
from like
month, I
365
mean.
down to only 350. At one point, we were
Kinda
at
like,
334.
this movie's not
we
free
were
on
only like
Amazon
15 away from
Prime.
hitting the goal.
Because Amazon
All
Prime
right?
costs, $12 a month.
It's definitely doable this
It's
month.
it's
What
$12
is the
a month to
reward?
watch 20
All right?
movies or
I have a
50
very
movies
cool answer
or
for you
TV
on
shows,
this
whatever
one.
you watch.
I don't know.
It's free.
Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. I don't know. What is the reward?
Who'd you ban now?
You tell me. Because I've tried to motivate you guys to become a channel member in the last few months, right? I'm saying, oh, look at all the benefits.
Yes, they
Highlight
are,
a
man.
name in chat. Don't have to abide by slow mode rules. Get access to all of my emotes. Get a cool chat crown badge. Priority access
Do I
to
have
Ask
slow
the
mode
King
on
my
my
Q&A show when we do it every other month, and
screen?
high chance to get your question
It
answered.
shouldn't be slow mode. Unless it's something
When we do
that's, like,
special
automatically
events, you get
done.
priority to nominate and vote on games for these special events, right? Plus other things coming up. Like I said, I am planning to eventually do some members-only streams of
What
Halo
is that,
Infinite and maybe some other
man?
games. So with
we're good.
all of those benefits, I don't know what else I could possibly do to motivate you guys to become a channel member. I just don't. I'm kind of like, I'm strapped for ideas. I would love to
Multiplayer.
do a retrospective marathon, but it
Your
didn't work
fans
last
want
month, so why would I set it up as
multiplayer.
the monthly goal
Oh,
again for this one,
hey,
right?
you're becoming
I would love to do
the
a
second
viewer's
tier
choice
member
playthrough, but
or
we kind
higher.
of need to
You
finish
get
up with
entered
everything else
into a
first.
raffle to play
In
multiplayer
regards
with
to
me.
like, I want to finish Lost Judgment.
You would hit your membership goal, I'm sure, because people want to play
and
with
get to the
you.
new stuff of the new year.
But you hate your
Maybe we
fans
could
so
do
much you
viewer's
refuse
choice.
to play with them.
My concern with doing
Piece
a
of
viewer's
shit.
choice is as follows. Let's say, for example, we say, okay, the reward for January is viewer's choice. We hit the goal. You guys nominate on games. You vote on games. We get a game. Okay, time to play it. Wait, it's February. Shit, February's full of new games. How do I play the viewer's choice game? Right?
Nort.
That's actually my major concern. Is over-promising.
Yeah, someone's about to get
under-delivering.
banned.
I don't
Think
want
I
to
keep playing.
over-promise
Try
you
having
guys
extra
something
rewards.
like, oh, let's do a full viewer's choice playthrough, and then we don't have time to do it because there's too many new games. It has to.
And
go
what about
on hold
Divinity
forever.
2? How about you
right
go
now,
back to
Skyrim
Divinity 2,
is a
jackass?
playthrough that we all know
The game
is
you
gonna be
already
incredibly
paid to
lengthy,
play.
with all the content that's going to be in this anniversary edition, including all the DLCs, including these new expansion content from the Creators Club, and yet it has to go on hold in February because there's going to be so many new releases. So I already have a game that's going to be going on hold. Do I really want to promise you guys another viewer's choice playthrough that by the time you get to pick the game, now it has to go on hold because they're doing other new releases? You see what I'm saying? And the other thing is we can say, well, don't put it on hold. Still play it as often as you can. Do you really think people will be happy that there's a viewer's choice playthrough 2 hours a week? Right?
Go back to games you already paid
So-
to play. Like Divinity 2.
I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah,
I
20p
need your
just got
feedback.
banned
Please
for saying,
give
hey,
me
how
your
about you have extra
feedback.
rewards,
Whether you
jackass?
leave a comment on this video if you're watching it on demand on YouTube, tweet me at They Call Me DSP. Email me. Whatever you want to do. Give me feedback. I need to know what it is you guys would like to see as a feasible
Yeah, can we
reward.
get an
to get the members
in real
vote for
life
this month.
stream train
As long as it's
going,
something that's
guys?
feasible and something we can fit into the streams and or a special event that's like a one-off event. That's what I mean. Like, here's the difference. A special marathon event. Okay, I have to take a day
Closest he
away
came to
from my regular
multiplayer
streaming
with others
schedule, but
in
it's only a
years
day.
was doing
When
Apex
you're doing
Legends
a
with
viewer-
one of his
viewer's choice
moderators,
playthrough, that's
and
an
Brian.
entire playthrough.
And then he bitched
What,
at Brian
the
for
game,
being
what
more
if the game's 20,
entertaining
30
than him.
hours long?
Not a
That's
joke.
weeks.
Brian was more entertaining.
So that's
Chat
what I
loved
mean.
Brian.
Like, It's a very
Alright, guys,
different kind
I'm
of
going
reward.
on a random break.
I only want to make that
Like 10
kind of
minutes
promise
later,
when
he
I
comes
know
back
that I
and
can
Brian's
fulfill it.
silent. He got yelled at for being more entertaining than DSP.
So, let me know. Now, the funny part about
Stop
this
being
is
the Jack Murphy of streamers. Alright, we gotta pin that one. Pin message.
Nolan Lynch says you have to do members-only content if you want more members. I agree with you. At the same time, there's nothing I can do about that. Let me give you.
It's your
tell you a
channel. You can do
story.
whatever the fuck you want.
Many years ago.
Fuck,
when
I'll
I
make a
moved out
post
here to Washington.
after the stream
and I
like,
was hit with
hey,
all this trolling activity
anyone
against
who's a
my
member,
channel.
do you have
I realized I was gonna have a hard time.
Call of Duty
being a
Zombie
full-time
Edition or
YouTuber
Zombie Chronicle
before live
Edition?
streaming, bringing in
Do you have
revenue or anything
Detonation?
like
Do you
that. But I
have
realized it was going to be a tough time being a full-time YouTuber.
whatever multiplayer
because
games I
the
already
DSP gaming
own?
had fallen out of
And if
prominence
so,
on YouTube.
would you like to play
My
together?
revenue had gone way down.
Ta-da! Done.
And so I adopted Patreon, or Patreon, or Patreon. Everyone pronounces it differently. It should be Patreon, like you're a patron of the art.
And his
Patreon.
fans give him great
Yet fucking
suggestions
most
and he
people
shoots them down.
pronounce it Patreon.
Because it's too
It's
much
like
work,
people who own the
guys.
fucking
What about the
business don't understand
trolls,
how to pronounce the fucking word that
guys?
their business is based on. Anyway,
see.
I adopted it many years ago. And back then, it was more of a major focus. I told you guys, oh, there's all these reward tiers and everything. And I tried to
17
push
likes.
it. And
so let's
at that point, I was like, let's think of ideas for Patreon. And my trolls actually
The trolls,
came out and
guys.
said publicly in videos, they said, if Phil ever has any kind of Patreon-only content, meaning you have to become a patron to see a certain video, become a patron to attend a live stream, we will become a patron, one of us, just to spoil the content. Meaning one person would pay the $5
trolls don't control
a
my
month,
life,
whatever it is,
guys. By the
and
way,
as soon as a video
here's how the
went live,
trolls
like
control my
private,
life.
rip it off illegally, rip it, and post it on the internet.
No,
Therefore, there's no incentive to ever become a patron. Same thing, if there's a stream that's a members-only or patron-only stream, they would find a way to immediately rebroadcast it.
shout
so
out
everyone can see it,
MS
and there's no point
from
in
James
becoming a patron.
Lesser. Real talk.
I can't do the things that other people do with their content because I have such a trolling, a group of trolls following me who are such no-life losers that they literally, you know, try to
Surprised they
ruin
haven't gotten banned
everything
yet.
for me. Just like I
Keep
can't
an eye
get
on that
sponsors. 'cause if I
message.
get a
If he gets banned
sponsorship,
yet.
sadly, these assholes will ruin it for me. Go harass the sponsor, say a bunch of nasty things about me, or harass the sponsor and say, why would you have him as your sponsor? Now we're going to harass you because of it. And then I lose the sponsorship.
I'm not banned yet.
This is the difference between Phil trying to
Oh,
make a
here
living
it comes.
and
Here comes
fun-
Lean and Manual
fun
ban, I
his
think.
content and anyone else. No one else has these
No?
actual completely messed up in the head losers doing messed up things just to get noticed, you see? So I would love, absolutely love, to say, hey, let's do a members-only special stream or a members-only video or a members... I can't. It literally wouldn't be members-only. It would be ruined by those guys, okay?
Progressive
So,
ad. Oh, I'm over 8 minutes.
let me
so now
know
YouTube's gonna be.
what you guys think
Dumping
would
ads
be a
on a
great
video.
reward for a member.
That's
Because
insane
I'd
how
like to
YouTube
motivate
does that.
people
Where
to
it's
actually
like,
become a member.
you
What
have
I'd like
channels
to
that are
do
not
this year,
monetized.
this is
like,
I
oh,
basically
hey,
have
I'm a
two
self-help
resolutions
group.
this year.
Here's
when it
like,
comes to the
oh, if
channel.
you're
The
feeling
first is I
special in the
wanna hit
holidays, this is how you can
200,000
help yourself.
subscribers by my
Oh, the video's
birthday,
over 8 minutes?
April 6th.
Here's
So
5
we have 3
ads.
months to pull that
But
off.
my
The other
video's
is,
not monetized.
I
My
want to see
channel's not monetized.
consistent growth
Yes,
every
but
month.
YouTube is.
I'm not saying
So
we have
here's
to have
5 ads.
ginormous amounts of growth. What I'm saying is every month I
Go
want
for
to
the high
see
ground, guys.
more members on the channel.
Wow,
Okay?
not banned.
So, for example, we
Very
ended
surprised.
2021 with 316 members. So that means my goal for January
Should be 325.
is to have above that. I want to have at least 317 members. I want to grow every month this year.
JB
I don't want this channel to be
Ladies and
stagnant.
gentlemen, boys and girls, they are non-binary.
I don't
My
want this
opinion
channel
on his restream
to have
and chat is thus.
You know what I
West
mean?
North,
I want it to
as a
be
matter of
at
fact,
least
I give
showing
it 10
some
10
kind
Happy
of
New
growth
Year.
every single month. All right? Okay.
I'll holla for the dollar,
So please
Shima.
consider becoming a
Phil
member
does
if
a
you're
good
not.
job
There's so
destroying
many benefits. It helps the
himself.
channel. And we'll talk over the course of the next week or two about what reward we should have if we hit 350. Fair enough? Okay.
Damn.
All right, guys.
Popping.
So here's what I want to do.
More
We're going to do
Spanish, more
shout-outs, of
Shima,
course. Generous
and
contributions have come in today. But I want to talk about the year that is 2022 and the future and some things that I would like to do this year, or at least would hope I could do this year.
God damn.
depending
Thank
on
you
how
so
things
much,
go.
everyone.
Okay? And
Yeah, why did he start using
let's
us?
talk. All right? So,
Like, that did not
2022.
occur as the
This
vocabulary
year,
until like
I'm
last
going to be
month.
on YouTube all year if I can help it. You know, this is where I am. This is my home now. I know
This is my
that
home
for
now.
many years there, it was kind of confusing because it was like, well, you know, Phil's on YouTube with his on-demand content, but he doesn't really talk about it. He doesn't really, you know, accentuate it. Doesn't really emphasize it. He basically just he uploads his stuff there, but there's no comments. You know, he never really does anything exclusive for YouTube. He's over on Twitch. And like, yeah, Twitch was my focus. Twitch was my big push for years and years. Grow the Twitch community, become this fun, interactive community. And by the way, I was very successful doing that. If you saw over the years that I was on Twitch full time, which was from
as soon as he gets affiliate, he's back to Twitch in a heartbeat.
2021,
because then he gets the
April, May,
Prime subs that are free and gifted
that channel
subs.
Grew dramatically.
And you can control chat a lot
I went
easier.
from only having a couple hundred.
That list of words that were banned in his chat, like Axe, Panda, Panda Lee,
the viewership,
Leanna,
right?
like
Engagement, all that stuff.
Words
was
would automatically be banned in this chat. While on YouTube, he can't do that.
Streams. And then we had fun wagering streams. Where I'd either play Call of Duty or Super Mario or something, and we would wager the channel points on if I could do a challenge or not on a stream. It was great, right? What I could definitely tell you guys is I know for a fact Twitch was less controllable than YouTube is. And what I mean by that is because Twitch had more discoverability, because Twitch had a bigger viewer base over there. Let's just be honest here. More people are on Twitch watching live streams than on YouTube by far.
I don't know about that.
That's just indisputable. Anyone could just go
YouTube's
to Twitch
been
and
around
I wanna
longer.
Watch someone
YouTube's
playing,
bigger.
GTA
YouTube's backed by
Edition
Google.
today. Oh, here comes streams of people playing it. Oh, there's Darkside Phil. Boop. And I would get natural viewership like that. But when you get that,
nah,
you
he's gonna
also
play
bring
Elden
in
Ring. He's
a
already
different
said it's
kind of
gonna be.
Sometimes you
like,
get an outside
first thing he
element
plays
of
in
trolling.
February.
Sometimes you get people who are trying to basically make those streams kind of like an exclusive club. Oh, if you're here, you got to be part of the crowd, the in crowd, and we're all going to have inside jokes, and we're going to derail the streams with conversations that literally have nothing to do with Phil or what's going on in the stream. I didn't like that.
Well, thanks for
right?
showing up, Behemoth. Holla holla, and Happy New Year, man. And it should be this Friday that Ice 9 Kills video comes out.
Really make that get under control. It was tough. Especially because I know there was organized efforts behind the scenes of people who would go in there with multiple different names and try to act up and do messed up stuff, okay? When we first came over here to YouTube, it was very different because, man, YouTube was, like, uncontrollable. But then all of a sudden, within, like, 2 months, everything changed. We got sub-only mode. We got more protections in place. You know, now...
YouTube is the third most popular website behind Google
yes,
and
people can
Facebook.
still
Holy
troll,
shit,
but it's
that's
not
awesome.
nearly as bad as it was on Twitch. The trolling on Twitch was, like, 10 times worse than it is
YouTube
here
gets
on
a shout-out in the
And
movie The
now,
Proposal. I forgot about
because
that.
The streams on YouTube
Because we were watching The
more
Proposal last
kind
night
of
because it's Betty
personal.
White in
Like,
it.
I can have a better conversation with you guys. We can have more
And it's like,
interaction and fun here on YouTube.
Have your
than I
ass
really
thrown out
have
of
had on
security,
Twitch. It's
record
true.
it, and put up... What was that website?
That's a really awesome
YouTube.
thing.
Yeah, put it up on
okay?
YouTube. Like,
Now,
YouTube gets a shout-out on Proposal.
for this year on YouTube, I want to see
As soon as he gets
growth,
affiliate, Luis.
meaning every month I want more members.
As soon as he's able to get
and
the free
hopefully the channel will grow with more
Twitch Prime
subscribers
subs, he's
overall.
back there.
I want to see consistent amount of people engaging the channel. And what I mean by that is liking a stream when you're watching it. Oh, you're like watching this
Yeah, you
live
can't
stream
talk
right now.
about
You're having
anything
a good time.
in
It's
the chat
the
that's
first
not
stream of
about him.
2022. Give it a like. It actually helps. And we just figured this out in the last week that this kind of engagement is helping with the YouTube algorithm.
Hey,
There's
YouTube
been people
management
in the last
is
week who said, man,
not
Phil, I haven't watched your
great.
content in years, and all of a sudden you were showing up.
But I've
in,
done
like,
stuff
my
on Twitch.
recommended,
I've done stuff
and
here.
Because I guess
like
maybe
here
because the
better.
stream had a lot of likes or whatever, and people came and started watching the content. All right? So I mean it, like, you're just jumping on a stream, you're jumping in a video on demand. I want to see what Phil
He
was
is
up to
dying,
today. If
Luis.
you like it, give it a
His
like.
father's
It
in
actually
way
is
better shape
helping.
than he is, which is hilarious.
I seriously never gave any credence to the whole likes and leave a comment system on YouTube. I always thought, because
Yeah,
for years
if the
it really
comment
didn't help
doesn't
at all. For years it was
call him the
bullshit.
greatest streamer of
I
all
had
time,
tons of,
he doesn't allow it,
engagement
so...
with troll comments, yet my videos were unfindable on YouTube. Now apparently they're coming back. Like something has changed on YouTube
computer?
where now my videos and
23
streams
likes.
are discoverable again. So that's good. All
Hit
right.
that like
So what I'd like to
button.
do
Yay.
is make it
Easily amused.
a common practice now. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
the common
be here,
practice
you're
of
gonna
you
enjoy
guys
the
give
content,
me,
remember to
Reee,
like it.
me, money.
Remember, if you're watching a video on demand on DSP Gaming, to leave a comment. All right, even if it's just "What's up, DSP?" or "Hi," or "Oh, I like this video," or whatever it may be. Anything actually helps because it's considered engagement for the channel, and I want DSP Gaming in 2022 to feel again like a community. A social place where people can interact and have fun, have conversation.
Oh, I
Watching
have
a
that
video,
one
right?
picture of the
It's the Game of the
like
Year awards.
before and
Well, I wanna
after
talk with
with
people in the
DSP.
comments about things I agree and
Let's see if I
disagree
can
that Phil
find
said
it.
in this video. I want to have a conversation back and forth. I want that to come back to the channel. That used to be a major focus of DSP Gaming, is that people could come and discuss games and me and all kinds of fun stuff on the
And
channel.
now you ban people
that
for
went away
talking
for a
about anything
very
that's
long
not
time.
you.
I want that to come
Here
back
it
in
is.
2022. Okay.
Oh, shit. Let's make it fit.
I want this to be a positive, fun, social atmosphere for everyone.
Positive
Again,
fun, i.e.
because it
give me
hasn't
money,
been for a very
assholes.
long time. I need
Yeah,
to
look
close
at
my
that.
blinds because the sun just came out in full force and I
Yeah,
can't
he
see
was
again.
fatter
Once
back
again,
then,
it's
but
reflecting off the floor. I have a
his
white
skin
carpet in
didn't
here.
match
I
the
can't see.
wall behind him.
It completely blinds me.
Mind you, the picture of the other one, of the older DSP, is actually like 2-3 years old by now. He's gotten even worse since then.
So now watch my camera screw up. Because remember yesterday my camera was going crazy with the white balance. Watch it screw up again today with the saturation. Dude, I can't see anything. My eyes are so screwed up because they're so white. Ugh. Okay, so that's definitely one thing that I want to do in 2022. I want to make this channel a place
It's
where
weird
you
to
can
think
come
that
and
those
hang
are
out,
the
enjoy
same
games again,
people.
and feel safe and feel like you're at home and feel like it's a community again. The thing that I feel like when we were on Twitch, all you had was like a group of, like I said, exclusive guys who chatted on Twitch, but it didn't feel like a community. Now I want this to become a fun community again. Okay?
Oh, someone's about to get banned.
Awesome.
Did you totally get
Now,
hammered on
also,
Jin last
some
night?
things that I would love to do this year, I don't know if they're going to happen, but some things that I would absolutely love to do in 2022. First of all, I would love to actually at some point this year have a major upgrade
Aaron, stick to
to
Dachi, you know it.
my setup. Now, what I mean by that is the webcam I'm using and the PC I'm using right now to capture and stream. Last year, I had significant upgrades to my setup. I have a new laptop here that works amazingly
That
well.
doesn't
and
help
I can
the
talk
stream
with you
at
guys
all.
every day and read your messages. It's really good. This chair, are you shitting me? This chair is one of the biggest upgrades I've had to my setup in years because I feel comfortable now streaming. Seriously, I feel great. I've got lumbar support. This chair is
Lumbar,
outstanding.
guys.
And it's actually physically helped me to feel much better sitting here doing what I do all day long when previously my body felt like shit.
And you could have
after
had it
streaming all
any
day.
time you wanted.
I feel the opposite. Okay,
But
it's
you're a
really
dumbass
good.
and for some reason sat on that love seat for years.
The Xbox Series X, are you kidding me? How much content we got out of that? So there were all these major upgrades last year, thanks to you. Because you know what happened last
That
year?
only
with me
helped
losing my partnership
you,
on Twitch
not
and
the
how
actual
it screwed me over
stream.
Financially, I didn't have money
No
for
green
any of this
screen,
stuff.
no
You guys
upgrade
helped
to
me
the
out in a
camera
big
quality,
way,
which,
and it
I mean,
allowed me
I
to
don't
upgrade
want,
my setup
but
to the point where there's many
he does for
significant
some reason.
improvements. Okay, this year at some point,
Oh, the
and
new
at this
PC is
point,
gonna show
I
up
couldn't tell you
eventually
when
this
it's going to
year.
happen. I would love to have a new PC. I'm not looking for a high-end gaming PC. All I'm looking for is a PC that's
Relax,
more
Luis.
modernized,
It's the new year.
that I can capture, stream, do everything I need to do on it. At this point, it's become apparent after using an external capture device for 8 years or 7 years, or however long it's been, I need to have an internal capture card. They work better. They use less resources, and it would be great to have an internal capture card that I could then run to my setup over here to capture
No, you don't.
gameplay.
The Elgato capture card works fantastically.
Since the PC would obviously be stronger, I could now upgrade my webcam, and the webcam could be a much higher quality webcam. Some people have even suggested instead of a typical webcam like I'm using here,
I got the
to actually
Logitech
buy a
4K
digital
Brio.
camera
Works amazing.
and or high-end camcorder that actually doubles as a webcam if you plug it into your PC. And that most people are doing that now who are doing this professionally. They don't just use a crappy little webcam. They're using a real camera with a big lens and everything. And it makes it look
4K
very
Brio.
high
Guess what it does?
quality.
We know why it's
I'm
called the
very
4K
happy to have
Brio.
that. That's
This
actually
does
something
4K
I wanted to do many
at
years
30
ago.
frames.
You guys aren't aware.
Or 1080p
when I first
at
started
60
live streaming,
frames.
and people wanted face cam, I tried hooking up my camcorder and stuff to my PC, and none of it worked. Back then, I mean, we're talking eight plus years ago. I started streaming in 2013. You couldn't do that. It didn't work. Now, apparently, a ton of cameras work like that, which I'd be very happy to do, okay?
And somehow Palpatine came back.
So, then, of course, if we have a new PC, right, a new webcam, and since my PC won't be using all the resources of the freaking computer, I'll give you an example right now, just with me on webcam talking with you guys. There's no gameplay, there's no rendering. My CPU usage is at 50%. Just the webcam, 50%. So I turn the game on, now it goes to like 80%. See what I'm saying? Like, I have no leeway to do anything right now and improve my setup in any way. I'm to my limits, okay? But with a new PC, it wouldn't be doing that, okay? So, new PC, new, webcam that will likely be like a high-definition streaming camera. Now we can look for other improvements. For example, everyone says you need green screen. You guys have been saying I need green screen since like the day I started streaming.
You're a bitch.
Okay? And every time that you've told me this, I've asked you a question. I said, okay, what would green screen add to my setup? Realistically, what would it add to my setup? What would it improve? And
You
some
would
people
have more of the
different
game on stream,
opinions.
jackass.
Some people feel that when I'm streaming, having this camera in a box, like I have it with a border, oh, it takes up too much space of the gameplay. And I'm kind of like, yeah, but does it? Because we've resized it,
does.
we've changed it, we've done all these different things, right? And does it really
And green
affect
screens
the
aren't
stream in
that
such a negative
expensive.
way? I mean, take a look at this. Thank you very much, Justin R, for the tip. This takes up more space than the webcam, right? But you guys want that. You want attention for when you contribute. So what's wrong with the webcam being in a box? I've seriously always kind of been opposed.
This is why I don't do webcam when I stream
to
games. You know why? Because it's pointless.
I feel
Also,
that
I can pick
the
my
whole
nose.
green screen thing is
I mean,
a
blow
thing
my
that,
nose. Yeah,
that
not
content
pick.
creators
Intent.
all jumped on a
Terrible.
bandwagon a long time ago. Someone probably at one point implemented a green screen in a really creative way, and everyone said, "Oh, I want to be like that person." And so
Yeah, so you
everyone
can do
just adopted
any
it,
background
just
you want.
blanket.
You know what my background is right
99%
now?
of people who use a green screen probably don't even implement it in any
Hey,
creative
look at
way
my
or even need
kick-ass
it. It's just
pre-stream
there to have
podcast
it,
background.
to say, "Oh, I have it like everyone else." But if you have a stream where you have a camera and there's stuff going on, like for example, look at this behind me. I got decorations.
Look at this behind
right?
me. No,
We got
this is
stuff
this
going
all
on.
green
It's
screen
boring
effect.
behind me. At least there's stuff going on. Then I don't see the problem with having a border or whatever.
It looks
so personally,
fantastic.
I don't think
love having green screen
there's
effects.
anything wrong with my
When I do my
setup as
reviews
is.
and I just
But
put
when
my
people,
head on somebody
for
else's
years
body.
and years and years
I love
of
doing that
breaking
because I
me
get the
down
green
and
shirt.
saying, you need
my head
a
on
green screen.
body,
You
like,
need
it's
All right.
fun.
So I would like to do it, but again, there's no way that I could do that
Mega Kirk.
unless I have a setup that will support it. What's the
See,
point
my
of doing a green
PC
screen
that I
if it looks
replaced
like
last
shit
year
'cause I'm using a
still
webcam
works
that's
great.
8, 9
I just
years
wanted
old.
something
Well, I can't
better.
upgrade the webcam because the
And
PC
I could
can't
afford it.
handle it.
And then later that year, I
So
bought
it's
a
kinda
car.
like
Now I
this
can't afford shit, but
series
that's
of
besides
steps
the
that we
point.
need to take to get there, and then see if green screen's viable. And by the way, people were ridiculous. Why isn't he using his green screen setup? You mean the one from 2015? The one that was in my garage that was a ginormous fabric green screen the size of the wall of my garage, not something you can use in an office setting. It's
Why can't
broken and tossed. I got rid of it years ago. That thing
No,
sat
you
in my
didn't.
garage. No exaggeration. I did that series of green screen footage.
Yeah, you put up a picture of Seattle skyline
I put
behind
it up
him.
on the internet. Everyone used it for good and bad or whatever purposes, right? And then it just sat there and kept getting in disrepair and falling apart in the garage. It's gone. That thing's been broken and tossed at the dump for like 2-3 years ago.
It's a
It's gone. I don't
it's
have
a piece
green
of
screen
cloth.
right
How
now.
did it
Now,
break?
the thing is, I know for a fact that there's green screen setups that are inexpensive.
How
easy to
did your
pop up. There's
green
ones that are just,
screen
like a big pop-up
break?
board.
It's a
They
piece of
unfold,
cloth.
You put them behind you, or they unroll like green fabric. It'll unroll
That's a
right
green
behind you,
sheet.
and you can put it down. It has like weights. It weights.
You
it down
can
the
go to
floor, so it's
Walmart,
smooth.
buy
And all you
a
do is get better
bed
lighting. Like
sheet
my lighting right now
or a
is
twin size
cheap
bed for $9.99.
Seriously,
If it's green, it's a green
cheapo
screen.
lamp that I've
Holy-
used for over a decade. It's it's crappy quality
Fuck, I might go to
I would
Walmart
have to
later
get some
today
kind of
just to
better
say, all
lighting,
right, fine.
for sure.
Okay, here's
If I
a
was gonna
green
use
bed,
something like
bed
green screen.
sheet.
I'd have to
Take a
the
picture of the
problem
price.
Is
$7.99.
and here's what's going to
You're
happen
done,
if I go
DSP.
green screen. Okay, and I know exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, Ritz by what? Did raccoons get into his garage?
It's not going to look nearly as good as people
He
think.
sat
it
on, now
will.
it's a brown sheet.
Okay,
Ah.
and people will complain, and they'll say, "Well, it doesn't look good. Why?" And I'll answer, because in my office, the front wall of my office has a window. This window points towards the sun. The sun hits it every afternoon. That's why I tell you guys sometimes this office heats up like an oven sometimes because it gets so hot with the sun beating on it in the afternoon. I have blinds
Fuck it.
that I close, but
I
as you
have the
see, they don't
interwebs.
really stop the light. The light still comes through between the
Walmart.com.
blinds when the sun is beating on it. So in order to really do a green screen setup that's effective and looks good, I would have to buy blackout curtains of some sort to put there. The problem is this is not a giant back door or even a regular window. This is a weird wide sliding window. I'd have to go to like Lowe's or Home Depot, and I'm not kidding. I'd have to pay a ton of money to custom order and have custom installed blackout blinds
I can
or
get
blackout curtains.
Four-piece
on the window
bedding sheet
to
sets.
stop all
That is-
light
that
from
is
coming
green
in
for
during the daytime.
$18.95 at Walmart.
If you notice, those people who actually do
$18.95. We get
the
a
green
four-piece
screen
bed
consistently,
sheet.
take a look at the rooms that they
Sets.
broadcast from.
That is
It's
green.
4 walls, no windows, no light. It's just only lighting in there. They control with like a lamp.
So
or
$20
whatever,
after
right?
taxes.
I don't have
Congratulations,
that
for
flexibility.
$20 I can get
don't
a
even
nice
have
bed
a
sheet
fucking
set
room in my
that
house
is
that has no
green.
windows. Seriously. So I would have to do not only upgrade the PC, upgrade the camera, upgrade the lighting, buy a green screen. Buy blackout, curtains now
Amazon.
for this
Let's
so that
let's look up
light
green
doesn't affect
screens
anything.
on Amazon.
You're talking extensive amounts of upgrades and time to do this.
Time. It
For
doesn't
what?
take any time, jackass.
For what benefit?
$19.94 for a 7x10
Again, I'm
foot.
not against it. I'm really not against
$20
it.
for a
It's
7x10
just, I know
foot.
it's an insane
It doesn't
amount
cost
of work.
anything.
When we could be focusing on, let's do fun gameplay streams, let's do fun interactive streams, let's just have a good time with stuff this year. Oh no, Phil has to take time away now and spend a ton of
Hey, let's
time
look
and
Hobby
money
Lobby.
and everything to get a green screen setup working. Is that really what you guys want? You know what I'm saying?
You have literally
I don't know.
10 hours a day not
for
on
me,
screen.
I really don't see the overall benefit. But you guys have asked for this for so many years that you want the fucking green screen.
So then give it to your fucking
I don't know if
fans.
it's gonna work. But it's something that, like I said, it's step by step. So this year, I don't know when this is gonna happen. And by the way, I've already talked about it since we have such a crazy month coming up in February. So many new releases coming out in a short period of time.
All right, there's the right color.
I don't want to do any changes before then because I want my shit working consistently for February. I
Terrible,
actually had
Kirk.
told you guys originally, I just wanted to get through the busy gaming season of the fall and
$1.99 a
you know, winter,
yard.
and then probably January I would look to do upgrades. But now February is crazier than that. What? Like February has more high-profile games in it than the entire hardcore gaming season did.
Look at that.
In like
Found
1
3
month's
different
time,
ways
we've
to
got
get a green screen
Sifu,
built for less than
Dying
$20.
Light 2, Horizon Forbidden
In
West,
5 minutes.
King of
You
Fighters
can't do it,
15, Elden Ring. That's 6 high-profile games in 1 month, and I didn't even think about half of them. That's the ones off the top of my head. All right? So I need to have my shit
Hardcore
working,
begging
and not, oh, let's try
season.
new shit in February. Oops, now the stream's not working, now this fucked up, now that. No, I need to be consistently working so I can put out great stuff for you. In fact, what I've been telling you guys is I actually feel that
You
February
take,
of this
what,
year,
3 hours between streams?
we are going to see.
You're going to tell me
a
it
lot
takes
of
more than
growth
3
on
hours
this shit.
to
We are.
hook up a green
This
screen?
February, there's going to be
Here's
so
the hint, it
many
does
new
not.
releases. People are going to naturally flow in, especially if, again, if people make it a practice. Oh, I'm watching a live stream of Phil's and I like it. Like the stream. Click like, right? Oh, I'm watching a video. Click like. Leave a comment. If people ingrain this in their heads, this is something that you should do every day. It's a natural thing that helps. You're going to have my stuff discoverable
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's right now that's a dead month. He's
People are
not
like, oh, I want to
busy.
see seafood today.
He's talking about
Oh, here's someone
February.
live streaming it. Go to DSP Gaming. Check
Do
out.
it now.
And you're
It's
gonna see this
January,
natural
mister.
influx
There's
of
nothing going
people
on in
again.
January,
People-
guys.
This used to happen.
Well, then set
all
it
the
up
time
now,
on DSP Gaming.
jackass.
It went away. Now it's going to happen again. So this is
Hit that
exciting.
like.
And I really feel like this year can turn this channel around. We can get back on pace how we were many years ago
Yeah,
to have this channel
sure.
grow again. I know we can. I know we can. Because there's positivity behind the content now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be, oh, everyone just shits on Phil. It's not the case anymore. A lot of people
Yeah,
just
it
don't
is.
care about that negativity anymore. Yeah, there's still a large
still
group of
care about it,
assholes,
mister,
but I
talking
think
about it
people are
right
finally
now.
starting to realize that you have to be a gullible
to
idiot to
26
just believe what
likes.
everyone says. If you give 5 minutes to go check out what Phil actually does on his channel, it's completely different from what these idiots say.
It's exactly what we say. Because we take your stream.
Here I am. I'm doing a
Yeah.
podcast. We've been talking for 50 minutes. How many times this morning have I talked about, hey, we have a tip skull today. Please contribute.
An hour and 15 minutes. Gotta include that music,
See?
dude.
You see? What they say is such horse shit. What they do is they nitpick little
Nugget of
portions of the
truth?
stream to make me look bad. Okay? But
Nugget of
anyway,
truth?
I'm feeling great about this year. Now, a few other things. Some things that I would definitely like to do this
Come
year
on, man.
actually have
Do you want to play the fucking game?
and have everything to do with YouTube. All right? YouTube, a month or two ago, actually made a big announcement. I don't know if you guys are aware about
Stare
this
at that
announcement or not.
phone.
You may or may not know.
Ignore the stream.
They made a large announcement saying, in the year of 2022, we're going to make all these big improvements to streaming on our site. We
So
want
I
to
got
bring in
blackout
people
curtain
to start
things. I
streaming.
use them to split my
Okay.
house in half.
And so, they announced major changes. Here's
It makes
some
sense.
of
If
the
you
major
saw how my
changes.
house is laid
First
out, it
of
makes
all,
sense.
Okay. First of all, new to make
Yeah, he
moderation
doesn't have a job.
easier on
He
stream.
doesn't have friends.
So I'll give you some perspective
He
here.
doesn't date.
On YouTube,
He has
anyone
a
could make
wife,
their
but they
channel
never go
be
on
any name.
dates
I'm not
or
kidding.
anything.
You can make
He has
your
no
channel
family.
PewDiePie.
He has nothing
You can
but
make your
time on his
channel,
hands.
Ryan Reynolds official channel. You can, you know what I mean? Barack Obama presidential channel. You could impersonate anyone on YouTube, and there's no way to stop that. Frequently, we get people who impersonate other stream chatters to make them look bad, and the moderators literally have no way to discern between this. On Twitch, what happens is when someone talks, you click on their name, and it'll show you how long the channel's existed. You can click to go to their channel to see if they're legit or not. You can actually see their entire chat history. So what they're saying is they want to implement that same kind of thing here on
yes.
YouTube.
I love when that was going on.
Can you imagine how much better the streams would
It's
be?
like the
if we
organic
cannot do
growth
that
of people
kind
doing
trolling?
the subscribe to PewDiePie. Give him
Right?
head of T-Series.
That would be amazing. We need that kind of help with the streams and control over the streams, and we haven't had it because YouTube never had any real good moderation options here. Right now, just to give you some perspective how crazy this is. Let's say, for example, right now, 672, who's a regular of the stream, who's a supporter, by the way, I'm just making a joke here. But let's say 672 says something awful. He said, you know, my mother has hairy armpits or something like that. Like, 672, that's it, you're out of here. So I click on a drop down next to 672's name. Here is what's available for options. Pin his message, report him, which doesn't even do anything, remove this particular comment, put the user in a 10-minute timeout, hide the user on the channel, which is essentially ban them from the channel, or add them as a moderator. Okay? All of those options are sitting next to each other in a drop-down menu that, by the way, when you click, this chat keeps scrolling, so you might accidentally click. There's been times there's a troll in the chat, he's a complete shithead. I want to ban him, and I accidentally make him a moderator. Because the fucking chat, it's terrible. The moderation options here are really trash. On YouTube. It's just, I can't believe
how big of an issue it is for me?
Now, you expect people
Not at all. You know why?
to move from
'Cause I don't
somewhere
have to
like
ban
Twitch,
people.
where they have robust and
Let's see,
interesting
go to channel,
and really
replace pin
interactive
message,
and
report,
good,
remove,
useful moderation
user
options.
timeout, hide
You want them
user
to
channel,
move their
add as
business from
moderator.
Twitch to YouTube, where it's like play school moderation options. Really, it's like Kitty's first stream day. Oh, look, it's like the most basic
I've only had to
things you
use
could ever
the
see.
add moderator
It's a
once.
joke.
Hello, Omega Kirk.
And by the way,
Never had to hide
mother does not have
anyone, never
hairy
had to put in
armpits.
one timeout, never had to remove,
672. I'm very insulted.
never had
that
to
you said that about
report.
my mother.
I've used the pin message a few times, like you can see at the
But
top
anyway,
right
you see
now.
what I'm saying?
Stop being a
That's
Jack
something
Murphy
they
or streaming.
absolutely could improve.
And go to
like this.
channel whenever, like,
That's
oh,
like
hey,
real
promote
quick
this
program,
person.
type it in. But they
DSP's
take
never
forever.
done that.
They haven't done it yet.
DSP's never
But they've promised that
gone.
they're going to do that.
Let's see, let's
this year.
click
Okay?
on Stoshua.
Another thing they've absolutely
channel.
promised is
5
gifted
subscribers.
memberships
376
here on
Banshee,
YouTube.
First Fire After R&R. You know what I can do right now?
So for those of
Like,
you
oh,
who maybe weren't
hey,
around for the Twitch
he made a
streaming
great
days, I guess you
comment,
weren't
but I
watching
want
my
to replace the
content for
pin
like 4
message.
years.
So I can just do this.
One of the major things that was a
Ta-da, go
huge
check out the
asset on
videos.
Twitch is that Twitch would allow you to buy a subscription for someone else and gift it to them. You could either specifically gift a paid subscription to someone you like, or you could do what's called a sub bomb. Buy a random grouping of subscriptions and just
the
drop
racist
it on a
bots.
channel, and random people
Then
in
you
the
would get in
chat
trouble for the
would
bots
actually be
saying
gifted a
stuff in your
subscription.
chat.
In some cases, you could even gift a ton of subscriptions to people who weren't on the stream but had previously watched a stream of that person. They would just get a gifted subscription out of nowhere behind the scenes.
Yep, DSP
Now, you may say,
is responsible
what's
for
the big
everything
deal
that
with
DSP
that?
does and says.
You have no idea. Number one,
DSP screwed DSP.
that's actual good income. People, in a lot of cases, are like, man, I don't want to do a tip. I don't want to contribute with a cheer or super chat. I want to help others. So if I'm going to support the channel, I want to do it in a way that other people benefit too. And what would happen is, especially near the end of the year, people would do giant sub bombs on the channel, drop 50 subs in one go. That's incredible amount of income. That it adds up and helps so much. Those gifted
And
subs.
yet he's still broke. It adds up, guys.
So, you know,
An
there were
incredible
months
amount of
when
income.
there would be like
Still broke.
500 people subscribed naturally, and then someone would come, and by the end of the month, I'd have 900, 1,000 subs. I got 500 gifted subs. Oh my god, right? A huge, ginormous increase to the income for that month.
But you were
Here on
still
YouTube,
broke,
it's not
still crying
possible
for
at all.
money.
So that's something that I used to always get over on Twitch, and I didn't get at all on YouTube this year during this busy gaming season. Zero. Nothing
for you,
like
T.
that
Carter.
at all. Okay? Now, in addition to that, what you guys may not realize is, even though you say, oh, that's not natural growth, that's artificial growth, right? That's not real.
YouTube doesn't care.
You're right. That's not someone actively saying, okay, I choose to become a member, or I choose to subscribe to the channel myself and pay for it. Boop, here we go. It's more you're being given essentially
Yes, he wants those gifted
what
memberships
you would
now.
call a free trial, right?
Right
Think
about
about it.
meow.
Right now, there's
The
so many
gifted
subscription-based
subs. Check
services
it
out there, and most of them
meow.
give you a free
Those
trial. What,
gifted
Netflix?
subs.
You
Right
get like a
about
week free,
meow.
right, to test it out to see if you like it. And then if you like it, then you can continue on with your ongoing subscription. That's essentially what a gifted membership or a gifted subscription is. You're getting a month to test the waters and see if the benefits of being a member or a subscriber is something you want. Then, if you like it, you can willingly extend it. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. In the history of me being a streamer over on Twitch, when there used to be the gifted subscriptions, probably out of all the gifted subs, maybe, and this is a strong maybe, 10% of the people who got a gifted subscription would actually continue it. Okay? But that's 10% that didn't exist before. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's 10% where that wasn't existing on the channel before. It's still additional income. And a lot of people say, wow, I actually really enjoyed having that. I had all these emotes that I could use. I had a cool, crown next to my name, a highlighted name.
And also the sub money disappears.
This is a really cool
Memory
benefit,
hold
right?
doesn't exist.
So,
21st
that's the cool thing
he
about
gets
it
paid,
is,
$5
I know
grand
for
from
a fact
YouTube.
there were people over on Twitch who were
That very
constantly
day, if he's
gifting
streaming,
subscriptions.
guys, no, I need
And
the
when I
tits and
moved
tits
over to
goal.
YouTube,
I got bills to pay.
basically that just
just
ended.
got paid
Some people say,
$5,000 from
did they
YouTube.
transition
That money's
to
gone. I went to
supporting
bills. I
other
need more
ways?
money to pay my
Actually,
bills.
No. There is a group of people who were definitely supportive over on Twitch who just stopped because they felt, if I'm going to contribute, I want to
Enjoy
it's
that,
going to benefit
Luis.
a lot of people, not just Phil. And so once it was like, oh, well, I could tip to help the channel and that's it, they stopped. I'm just being honest. So I feel that once they implement gifted memberships,
I mean, he does lose
here on
money,
YouTube,
but it's
we're
the
going to see
champions and DoorDash.
a large jump in memberships. Now, is it something that'll be sustainable? I have no idea. Probably not. Like I said, the moment right now, if there were gifted memberships, if YouTube turned them on like this, within a week, I think we would jump by 100 members.
Because
How many
OIC
people
would be
actually
donating
keep
them.
those? 10, right? But that's still 10. You see what I'm saying? It still helps. It really still
nothing.
helps in that regard. So once YouTube turns on the gifted memberships, I think this channel will actually see a big burst in support that will help me a lot this year. And I need it because I have not, since I went from Twitch to YouTube, I have not gotten back to where I was with the amount that I was making, over on Twitch. I'm just not making that much anymore. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to I try to
Be
get
more
back there and build this
entertaining,
channel up to the point where
do
it's
what
the
your
same as
fans
the channel
actually
was.
want.
But when you don't have the phone, you don't have the ability to moderate it properly, when you don't
For Super
have
Bowl,
gifted memberships, when you don't have all the features that the
I
competitor
want to see
has,
Patriots.
it's hard to build yourself up to that
Buccaneers.
level again. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that going to happen?
So what I would
Probably
hope,
not, but I would love to see Patriots Buccaneers.
is that what YouTube's promises that they made last year, they hold to them, and that sooner rather than later, because here's the other thing. They said all these improvements are coming to streaming in 2022, but they didn't say when. They just said 2022. That could be tomorrow. That could be next month. That could be the summer. That could be December 31st,
Piece of Piece already put out his
2022.
video. Made $12,000 in December.
They didn't commit, and they
So
need
broke
to
guys,
commit
he needs that money.
to when they're going to implement these changes, because I really feel that these are things that will absolutely benefit people who are trying to make a living being content creators on YouTube. Instead, YouTube seems to diversify their efforts among so many things. They don't really focus in on one, and then they lose track of what they're doing. For example, they are so pig-headedly trying to push forward with these YouTube shorts. They still have this weird incentive where if you create YouTube shorts and it gets a certain amount of popularity, YouTube pays you bonus money every month.
And when his pay pigs and whales stop donating, he is screwed.
I don't give a fuck about
Mister,
YouTube
I get
shorts.
$1,000 a month in
I'm not going to say
ad
I'm
revenue.
doing a dance.
Are you fucking kidding me?
and
I'd
doing a
love
mini video.
$1,000
I
a
put out
month in ad
meaningful
revenue.
content that's longer than like 20 seconds. Because
But for DSP,
I'm a meaningful
that's
content
nothing.
creator who's been doing it for 13 years.
It's not even
I'm
a
some
month's worth of
asshole
WWE
trying to
champions.
get a quick
That's not a
click
joke.
and viral
It's not
popularity on the
hyperbole.
internet.
He
and make a
literally
buck doing it.
$1,000 a month in YouTube ad revenue
I don't
is
care
not enough
about
to pay for
YouTube
his
shorts.
WWE
I never
champions.
will. Give me something to make my existing business successful on your site. Stop focusing on bringing in shit from other sites that already are popular. YouTube is always late to the game. They always jump on a bandwagon very, very late.
Almighty Tevin posted a pig.
And here they are, live
emo,
streaming.
And then he gets banned.
You tried this like 5 times, and every time they try to pretend like live streaming is important, then they forget about it and they stop focusing on it and they do something else. That fails, by the way. Oh, let's do Google
I love it.
Plus
Snort Benell has
implementation
super
to copy
thanks.
Facebook.
DSP does not.
Let's
Like, Snort
bring in
Benell has
this feature
more
that no one
features
gives a
than
fuck
DSP.
about,
That's
right? And now the
hilarious.
new thing, let's do YouTube Shorts. Within 2 years, YouTube Shorts, no one will care. It'll be done, just like every other thing they do on YouTube.
Like, I have like one
they
video on
implement and they
YouTube
forget.
Shorts, and it's been
They
doing
fail, then they
great.
forget, and they act like it never happened.
Like,
They
I'm
need to
like,
focus
why
on
is
shit
that
will
video
help people right now.
like skyrocketing
They really
in
do,
views?
and I am.
Oh, it's because it's the only one from my channel
that
that's showing out the reach
I
on YouTube
am
Shorts.
working my butt off, trying to make DSP gaming work on YouTube again. Okay, it's tough. It's very different from being on an active site like
Rip
Twitch,
Liz
where
and American
discoverability
football
is
defense,
possible
I'm
and
not.
everything. It's very tough here on YouTube to get discovered. That's why I keep telling you guys, hey, like the stream if you like it. It's helping me out and stuff like that. It really does, but I got to ingrain this now in everyone's heads. When over on Twitch, I never had to say that. Things could just be found, right? It's tough. And
wow, when you first start
to
out, there's
know
only maybe a few
that
thousand
there are
people
easy, simple
uploading on
things that
YouTube.
you
You're
can do.
easy to
Flick
be
a simple
found.
switch
Oh, there's literally
and help out
tens of
content
millions,
creators on
not
the site,
hundreds of
and they
millions of
won't do
people
it
on
'cause they're
YouTube.
so busy with
It's
their
harder to
hands
get
up their
found.
butt,
Imagine
talking about
that.
YouTube Shorts and other dumb shit that's not going to help anyone. Okay, real quick, I need to blow my nose, and then we're going to get to shout-outs, okay? Because there's been a significant amount of contributions this morning. But I got to blow my nose. It's bothering me. Yuck. Ugh.
Normally he mutes his microphone when he blows his nose.
Ugh.
Someone just got banned for posting. You should have a ban button installed into my wheelchair.
We have many shout-outs to do this morning. Thank you all so much for your support, all right? All right, you guys ready here? Let's do shout-outs.
Oh, Shinko. Shout out Shinko.
Okay. So we start off this morning with Big IQ Play, who did a super chat and says...
An hour and a half, and he's
Wait a
finally
minute.
pointing out the tips.
Wait a minute.
You got these chips, and
For
hour
some
and
really
a
weird
half ago.
reason, my queue is not accurate. It cut off some of the contributions from earlier. If you remember, we actually started off today with a very large super chat because there's a new animation for a $50 or larger super chat, and there was a big one. It's not even in my queue. What that means is it must have timed out. So I wonder if I do this. Hold on.
13 years on the internet,
Can
going
I
on
see it this way?
14.
I can.
I
All
don't know
right.
what the fuck he's
shout
doing
out to
still.
Emil H with that very generous over $50 super chat earlier to see the new animation that will play for a $50 or larger super chat or a $20 to $50 tip. Okay. Thank you very much, Emil, for that support. I don't know why it cut off, but it did. But now I shouted you out. Thank you so much. It's very generous. Okay. Now, shout outs. Big IQ Play did a super chat, says, member reward idea, stop playing Lost Judgment. Good, because we are soon. We're finishing it either tomorrow or Monday night, and then there's only going to be once a week for the people who really like the playthrough. We'll do one late night stream a week where we do the leftover side content, and that's Lost Judgment, okay? So there you go. MS did a $2 super chat talking about someone else who might be a detractor. I'm not sure, so I'm not even going to shout it out. I missed the part where that's my problem, which is actually a quote from Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi movie. Did a super chat and says, would you consider role-playing as Pikachu for 1 to 3 minutes as a $200 tips goal? I think it would go really well with the Pikachu hat. Happy New Year's. Could I do that? Yes. Will I do it? Probably not. Ruby did a super chat, $5. Says, what if a member reward? You do a stream where you shop on Amazon to find new vests and such, but only members get to vote on what you purchase. See, that's
Shout
an
out
interesting
MS.
premise. We actually were going to do that back in November. That was actually one of the goals we were going to do, is if we hit a certain members goal in November, I was going to go on Amazon Live, and we were going to look for hats, and we were going to order some new hats together for the streams. All right, you know what, Ruby? I like that suggestion. We're going to say, okay, that's a possibility. If we hit the members goal this month, we go on an Amazon shopping trip. We do a live stream on Amazon where I look around on Amazon for hats and or maybe vests. I thought we were going to do vests because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 vests, and I wear them once in a blue moon. There's no reason for new vests. But hats, I wear them all the time. Like very frequently do we hit the hat goal. So I actually feel in that regard, that that's a good idea. So yes, let's keep that as a possibility, Ruby. If I forget about it, remind me. But let's keep that as a possibility for the members goal this month. That sounds good.
Possibility, guys. AKA
Only
never
Cold
gonna happen.
Beer re-upped their membership for 5 months in a row. So happy New Year to you, Jasper Cat, and the chat. Thank you, Only Cold Beer. Happy New Year to you, man. Ruby did another super chat and said, with the 20th anniversary of Harry
Patriots,
Potter, would you go back and play
Buccaneers.
3 original classic games
And
on
then for the
GameCube
Buccaneers
for
to win.
Hogwarts Legacy? Yes. if
Just
we
because when
wanted
Tom
it.
Brady wins, everyone else gets mad.
I do have a Wii that runs GameCube games, and I do have
More likely,
a
though,
adapter that does HDMI out for it.
I could
So it's a
definitely
possibility.
see
Yes. If I wanted to
Cardinals
see that, I would consider it. Zen
winning the NFC,
Second Hero did a
Chiefs
super chat
winning
asking,
the
did I get
AFC.
totally hammered on gin last night? No, I don't have gin in the house. I
In
keep
which
telling you guys,
case,
I haven't
I
drank gin
think
now.
It's gonna be the no,
Probably
'cause
in almost 2 years.
The Chiefs seem to
I
have been
couldn't even
figured
tell you
out.
the last time I had gin.
Like, people have been beating the
No,
Chiefs.
last night I actually had a margarita.
It's crazy.
I had a margarita at home to celebrate the new year. Let's see here. Big IQ Play did another super chat. Are you going to collect money for the PC and backpedal again and say the money was used for your mortgage? No. Because I never did that.
Yes, you did. You
You're
still
an
did
asshole.
that.
So we all know Big IQ Play is just an asshole now for saying that. Here we go again. Accusations of things that never happened. That never happened. What are you even talking about? Fucking idiot. Swaggins. Became a member for 6 months and says, Phil, hi, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Swaggins. It's good to see you. Ruby did another super chat. So what about having a cool gaming-themed tapestry behind you to hide the soundproofing foam? Let me put it this way. We could do a lot of things with the space behind me now. Because it used to be I was very limited because I had a love seat and there was no room. There's actually, I would say, let's see here, about 2 feet.
Got him.
It's about a foot. Yeah, there's about 2 to 2.5 feet of space between my chair and the wall. So we could do a lot. You're right. We could hang something back here behind me. If we could find like a stand or something to hang something nicely there, that could be. There's a lot of options. You know, right now what I have is a couple, what do they call them? Those plastic storage bins sitting here with this stuff on it. And this
What
is
are
actually
those
a
gamer
rolling
pajama
cart,
pants,
it's got a TV cart,
guys?
But now
What a
it's just
professional.
kinda empty. I have my hats on the bottom of it and everything. That's definitely a possibility. We could do different things behind me. People have ideas of how to decorate and make the channel look different, or you know what I mean? Sure. Let's talk about that too. That might be a good idea. 672 did a super chat, but it's not the real 672. It's an impersonator, and I ignore him. Babu Chan did
How
a
do you
super
know
chat. Thank you,
that?
Babu Chan, for the super chat this morning. And Sun Robin just did a super chat. Says, please do a poll for the next member goal. Great, but we need to figure out poll options. You can't just do a poll. You need to figure out what are the viable
I'm
options
up to
for
30
said poll.
likes.
See what I'm
Yay.
saying? Okay. So let's talk about that. Now, let's get to the tip side of things. All
The
right.
Tips. Just the tips.
Significant amount of tips and support this morning. The first tip came in from Gothi Senpai. Welcome back, Gothi Senpai. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you had a great holidays. They tipped $10 and they say, DSP, Happy New Year. I hope this year you will reach all of your YouTube follower goals, tip goals, and earn $1 million. That is probably not going to happen. $1 million. Unless this channel somehow blows up with viral popularity, which I don't see how that could happen. I really don't think we're making $1 million this year. Okay?
Sad face is only going to
But anyway,
make...
let's start the year with
150,000.
positivity and support because we're here to watch you succeed. So thank you so much, Gothi Senpai, for the first tip of the day, $10, and that's very nice. Again,
Two great
my goal,
coaches, Nick Saban and Bill Belichick.
200,000
Holy
subs
shit.
by my birthday, first week of April. That's 3 months to make that happen, with the month of February being incredibly packed with new releases. We can make it happen, but we need more people to subscribe. One way you can help, like the stuff you see. You're on the stream, you're having a good time, like the stream. That brings in visibility. People will find this stuff by looking at YouTube, okay?
The 32
Team
likes,
Ico
by
Gamer,
the way.
with a very, very, very humble $100 tip.
That you've been hiding for over an hour and a half.
Team Ico Gamer, thank you so very much for that insanely generous tip. So first
Should've been
let's
like
get
an
that
hour
up
and
on the
45
leaderboard,
minutes
and
you've
what
been
I'd like
hiding
to
that
do is
tip.
do the poll for the hat, so you guys could vote while I'm still doing shout-outs. Thank you so much. The first ginormous tip of the new year has come in already.
Hour and
Mere
45
moments after
minutes.
starting. Thank you so very much, Team Ico Gamer, for that. So let's go ahead and let's do the poll for the hat right now. Excuse me. Here we go. Oops. Ugh. I double-clicked and made a blank poll. Shit.
Dumbass.
I think we should end the blank poll. Okay, I ended it. Let's try this again. Okay, so which hat to start off 2022 strong? The cowboy hat, the fake hair hat, the Pikachu hat, or the Deadpool hat? You might say,
Uh-oh.
why not the pilot hat? Because last night on the Street Fighter stream, we got that right off the bat, and I wore it all night, and I kicked butt with Bison, so I don't want to wear that 2 streams in a row, especially because we're starting a new year. It would be a
Deadpool's
bummer
an
to start
option?
off the
Oh,
new
we
year
gotta
with
vote
the
for
same hat we just
Deadpool.
ended the last year with. So there you go. Let's vote.
Over there, vote for
Cowboy, fake
Deadpool.
hair, Pikachu, and Deadpool hats. Please vote, and thank you guys. Now, T. Michael Gamer, thank you so very, very, very much. Let's read about it. It says, Happy New Year, Phil. 2021 was awesome, with a great variety of games that I enjoyed watching you play on stream. Although I mostly watch the videos on demand due to my schedule. Random question, have you ever been in a fist fight in your life? It would be interesting. A physical fist fight as an adult?
And the
No.
blank poll won.
I don't like fighting people in real life as an adult. When I was a kid, yeah, I got into a few scraps. I've told the story before about a bully who was kicking my ass in the middle of a parking lot when no one was looking. So I told him to stop, and then finally he kicked me again, so I grabbed his leg and pulled, and he landed directly on the back of his head on concrete, and he never picked on me ever again. And I was bullied significantly in high school. Kids beat me up, breaking my stuff, and I would punch back and stuff, and it's nothing significant. No serious fights in my life. No.
What about the time you shoved someone so
fight or
hard they
anything
went
like that.
flying
History.
across the desk?
There you go. No win-loss records. An anonymous $2 tipper says, where did you get the Ryu and Mega Man pixel art that's behind you? Fan. A fan made this many years ago and sent it to me. And I was
And
like,
you
wow,
paid
thanks
him
so
nothing
much. Maybe
for
one day I
it.
can implement using it. And I basically kind of put it into storage. You know, I had it in a storage bin over there with the games and stuff from over the years. And then, you know, a few months ago, I was looking for a new way to decorate on stream, and I opened up, what the hell? And I looked like, this is so cool. Lego Mega Man, Lego Ryu. I can use these. And now I do. And it looks really cool, right? They're really nice. I like it a lot. So thank you very much to that fan. In fact, that person had come on stream like a month later and was like, holy shit, it's awesome you're using my stuff. So thank you for the $2 tip. That gets us up to 112. Let's keep track here because I almost lost track of what we were doing. That's 112.
I'm about to get banned. We narrowed down your
UPS guy,
identity
give me
thieves.
$4.20. He
This
says, Happy New Year,
shouldn't be
DSP. I hope your year
served.
goes smoothly.
But
I've been
first,
watching
can you
old
help
and new
us?
Skyrim videos, and now I got Skyrim downloading as we speak. Anyway, be safe, and also remember,
Dang it.
use UPS.
You deleted it before I could read it off.
Thank you.
So wait for it to pop up on
Okay.
my screen. Get over there.
Eternal Napalm did a $1.50 tip and says, I've watched 2 trailers
First,
for
can
Elden
you
Ring,
help
but I've
us
come across
pull
so
some
many videos
Hogans? We're
browsing,
envious
like,
of
the
your
first 25
collection.
bosses from the demo and whatnot.
There we go.
I enjoy going into games and
Finished it.
discovering things on my own. Why do people ruin experience for themselves? Because there's multiple reasons, okay? First of all,
It is me, MS.
some
Don't you
people
know?
basically have this weird
Ooh,
thing
NFC is currently
in
at
life.
69%.
This happens all the time.
Nice.
If they're the first to do something or relatively early on an exclusive part of an exclusive club to adopt something or do something, they just feel like there's some innate attraction to doing it. Why do you think people line up outside of Apple stores every time a new iPhone's released? Even if the iPhone doesn't have features that really matter and it's not really an improvement, they'll still fucking drop $1,000 to
There's
buy the
a
new iPhone on release day just
VTuber
to have it.
where it's not the person
That's just how
that's the
people are. They have this
VTuber, it's the
weird,
cat on her shoulder.
Almost addiction to being
It's like
the
when she
first.
talks
So,
about that, it's the cat
I'll
talking.
completely spoil
But the
Elden Ring
cat
for
and the
everyone, but I might as well just
VTuber
fucking
model person can actually interact with
talk
each other.
about the whole first
Like,
half.
I don't know what kind
Spoil it
of
for everyone. Put it on
program
YouTube.
went into that, but it looks fantastic. Man-to-man on defense. Or for man-to-man instead of zone. God damn it, now what?
Okay, the other thing is, people like money. And if you're the first to do something, you get more attention for it, and a lot of the times you can monetize that content.
Big
and make
roaches
a lot
love
of
money too, never
Back
forget.
in the day, if I was the first person to run to a game store, buy a game, get home, play the game, do a full playthrough of the game from start to finish. By the way, there's the new animation. Thank you very much, Ju Dante, for that. I'm going to shout that out in a moment. But yeah, that's how I made my living back in the day. Before the days of, the exclusive, chosen content creators who were going to pay to do early streams and playthroughs of our game, get the game early, and
I
everyone
hate
knows the game
prevent.
early because they
Prevent
we
defense
showed
is
it a
the
week
worst
early.
defense
That's what
ever
game
thought
publishers
of.
do now. Back in the
If
day,
I was an owner and I
none of that
had a coach,
happened.
I'd be like, you ever played
Okay?
prevent
None of that
defense?
happened.
I am firing you on the
It was
spot.
everyone was on equal ground.
The second I see
They
prevent
could go on
defense out
release
there,
day
I am
and
calling
either
down and
midnight
your
release,
ass is
line up
fired.
outside your GameStop or whatever game store, buy the game, come home and play it, or the next day when it actually released, when the store opened, buy the game,
Poor
rush home,
Jags.
play the game, record and upload. Right? That's actually
Just
how
being
I
Wings
used
of
to
the Gene
make
Review Tech
a
USA, the
living
4
on
Horsemen of
YouTube,
LOL.
being one of the first guys to put up that content. Now, would I ever get a game early and then spoil the whole fucking game? No, I'm not an asshole. Even though,
Yes,
if I
you are
had
an
done
asshole.
that and I found a way to do that, I probably would have made a lot of extra
Very good
money.
quote
In
there,
fact,
Lee McDonald.
I remember there was one particular channel where the guy who owned the YouTube channel, all right, never showed his face, purposely because he didn't want to get in trouble. He had connections with people who worked at game stores. He would get games days early and do full fucking playthroughs of them on YouTube before the game was released and anyone could get them. This was before people would actually get advanced copies. He would actually illegally get these games from behind the scenes, underhanded methods, and play them for his channel to get that inflated.
And you got games early and for free from Machinima, so shut the fuck up.
And I remember at one point, I got into
Gundam,
it
shout out, it's a Gundam.
behind the scenes. I was like, dude, you're such a scumbag. Like, you understand that, like, people are trying to make a living putting out entertaining content. You don't even do that. You literally only get views because you're a fucking criminal. You're a scumbag asshole, and you don't deserve any popularity on YouTube because you're just basically breaking the system. Okay? But anyway, in regards to Elden Ring, this game is the first FromSoft game in how many years? 3? Right? When was Sekiro? Was 2018? Or was it 2019? Can't remember.
2019.
But it's been several years since there's been a FromSoft game. This is a game that's a return back to the roots. It's going to play very similar to Dark Souls with some tweaks and changes, but essentially it's the game everyone's wanted. Sekiro was not that. This game is. People are incredibly hyped for this game. So if someone can completely break the fucking game and hack it and unlock the first 72 bosses of the game, oh, here's everything up to the final boss room of the game. Oh.
Yeah, the event has its place in the trash.
I'm sure that there's probably so much shit leaked on the internet about the game.
Yeah, I hate
and of course, my recommendation is avoid it all. You don't want to ruin your experience. You don't want to spoil the entire fucking game for yourself before the game's even out. Right? That's stupid as shit. People are just assholes. Right? So don't do that. But, you know, I personally, I'll watch a trailer or two. Here's what I've seen of Elden Ring. I saw there was that trailer that leaked last year. That was supposed to be the official trailer, but it leaked early, so they canceled it. I saw that. Then I saw their official trailer. And then I saw they did that 15-minute gameplay demo at one point. That's what I've seen. That's it. I'm not going to spoil myself on anything else of Elden Ring. I want to play the game and have first-time experiences of everything in that game as we play. I don't want to know half the shit coming up. I don't want to even understand the I don't want to understand the systems of combat. I want to learn it all while I'm playing the game. That's the point of playing a fucking game.
You'll play it for the first stream, wait a week, so that people play it and have guides out, then you'll play it again.
That's the dumbest way.
Calling it now.
You're not even playing the game then.
You'll have at least 2-3 days up between streams for Elden Ring, so people can play the game, have guides out for them.
Either you play a game and you play it with the understanding it's supposed to be fun, or you're studying for a test. A test at university. What's your grade, right? Who the fuck? How's that fun? You ever study for a test?
Or an hour and 45-minute pre-stream.
When you got the right answers? Oh, yeah. It's just very thrilling. Fucking people, man. Okay. Justin R., thank you for a $10 tip. He says, Happy New Year's, Phil. Keep up the positivity. Looking forward to watching your channel grow back and bigger and better than ever before. Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you very much for the support and the very nice message. That gets us up to 127 and growing. X Shook Ones did a $2 tip. Says, Happy New Year, champ. Hope you're preparing yourselves for the upcoming amount of games next month. It's going to be insane, right? We know it. We know February is going to be wild. So I'm excited for that. Oh, yeah. Then Shook Ones did another tip. I keep saying super chat. Another tip, $1.50.
Yep, what do I do, guys?
So I'm just interested what your thoughts on Witcher 3 are after all these years. Honestly, my thoughts on Witcher 3 really haven't changed. I've been watching my wife play it, and she beat the main game.
And you hate the game.
The Blood and Wine DLC. The story is really good. It starts off with a story where you're searching for Ciri, and then all of a sudden, halfway through the game, the story flips and changes and turns into something else. The side content is some of the best side content ever made in an RPG. It's immersive. It makes you feel like
reflection. My name is Pig Roach, but he's a vampire, so it doesn't say reflection.
It feels just as meaningful as when you're doing the main plot.
Up to 34 likes.
The graphics are great. To this day, the graphics are still great. She's playing on PS4 Pro, so it's not running at 60 frames, but it still looks amazing.
Hit that like button up to
the music.
the
music's so good, man. You're in the open world and you have the vocals that are going on. Oh, it's a gorgeous environment. It's a gorgeous world.
It's a great game.
But my original criticisms of the game still stand. Like there's
too lazy,
ridiculous stuff in the game that doesn't need to be in it. And what I mean by that is the over convoluting of the combat system. Oh, you need a decoction, but you're also using your signs, but you're also using melee combat with parries, but you could also dodge, but then you could craft a bomb and throw a bomb, but then you could do this and that, and it's like, it's so
you
convoluted
can do whatever you want.
That most people probably just mash. And quite frankly,
you can play it however you want.
What Kat did. You know what she did? She built up her armor.
Those fat
the spell that builds up the shield.
A loser
she
and a
leveled
beggar.
that all the way.
Donated
so now the
$1
shield's
super
great.
chat.
It absorbs hits. She can hold it as a constant shield to get health back, or she can.
Because he was
just
doing
take
what,
hits.
DoorDash
And
with his wife.
She basically does melee attacks against the enemies, and it heals every once in a while. And that's all.
I
you
like
have to
using
do. The game
the
is so
fire
overly complicated
signal
with the
or
combat
fire
system.
sign, then the mind
You
warp
don't need
one,
half
and
the
then
mechanics
close
that are put into
combat.
the game to actually enjoy the game. It's really
Some
stupid.
cheese with that
regard.
total line.
Like, I don't know why they even had a million things like that in the game. It's just
Because
broken.
people like
Also, I
doing
still don't
different kinds of
understand-
combat.
I was saying this to her when she was playing.
You
it,
have
I was
people
like,
that
"Are
beat the
you
game
aware
probably without
that in
ever
Witcher
using a
2,
sword.
Triss, the magician, who's in this game, mind controlled Geralt and made him think that they were in a romantic relationship so that she could control him and get him to do things for her. And then later on, it was revealed in that game that she was mind controlling him, and he broke out of that control. Wouldn't you hate her? Like, wouldn't you think you had me as your slave for years? Wouldn't you be pissed? Why is he friendly with her in this game? I didn't understand. I remember being confused about that when I played Witcher 3 myself.
And LGG
I'm
works
like,
at GNC.
wouldn't you be like your mortal enemy? You were her fucking slave for a game, right? Like, why would you like her now? It doesn't make any sense.
Because she's hot.
But I don't know. Like,
And
there's all these
the
things
guy's
about
been
the
around
game that
for
still, there's
hundreds of
little
years.
quirks
He
and
probably
things,
doesn't
but
care.
I'm not gonna sit here and I'm
Like
not
you said,
going to like.
he's been around for 3 Dark
completely
Ages.
rag on
And,
the game.
no, he's
I
been
still
around
think
for
the game's
1 Dark
outstanding.
Age and
You know,
3
she
End of the
played through it and
Worlds.
she loved it, even though there's things.
Like,
about
he's
the
been
game
around
she
for a
doesn't
while. Oh
like.
no, I was a slave for 10 years.
Cat loves the game overall.
Alright, I
It's like,
blink
wow,
in
it's a
10
really
years
good
past.
game. I
Fuck
just
do
wish
I
they had
care?
This a little better. This was different, tweaked, blah blah blah. Right? Personally, I still think it's a great game. One of the best RPGs of last console gen for sure.
Nort.
Okay.
Witcher 3 is amazing. I still have not gotten around to beating it ever,
$25 tip, which is why we saw the new tip
'cause
animation.
I was playing it. I was loving the
And
shit
shout
out of
to
it. Then I
Tony
got
P,
VR and
Inmate Elvis,
never went back to it.
672, and Eternal Napalm. So thank you to Judah
forced,
Tag.
quote,
That
unquote.
is going to get us up to the... Yes, we have hit the goal. 155. We've done it.
Witcher 3
hit
is
the
one of
tips
the
goal.
best games I've ever played.
Excuse me. We hit the tips goal. my
Pikachu
friends.
hat won. Damn it. I want a
Today's
Deadpool
stream, we
hat.
didn't even boot the game yet. So thank you very much, Judante. So the hat poll is complete. The hat poll is Pikachu.
And they've hit the
So,
hat
Pikachu,
goal 3 streams in a row. They're about to get a hat streak,
choose
guys.
You. It looks like I'm
That
fucking
too, Wesley. That's why you
Sub-Zero,
spend so much money on
and I'm,
mobile
like,
games, because
raising
they
the
are
severed
literally
head
pay
of my
to
enemy
win.
for me. Dun,
You
dun,
don't have to
dun,
know how to play the
Sub-Zero
game. Just
wins.
click. I win.
Fatality.
Spend money. I win.
Okay. Now,
Ah.
ladies
Really,
and gentlemen,
DSP. Not a children's entertainer.
we're the
Not a
whole stream.
clown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for a vest poll. Ooh, because we hit the full tips goal. Now, here's the thing. New year, right? So let's make it so that the last 2 vests I wore aren't eligible today. The last 2 vests I wore were the platinum and then the gold. So let's do beige, red, denim, and camo.
If I'm Cat,
We
I
haven't
don't
had
admit that I'm
camo
married.
eligible in, like,
If
a
I'm Cat,
ridiculously long
I
time.
go into work.
So let's do
they
those
see the
for-
ring like,
let's do
oh, my
ones that I
husband, he
almost never
died.
wear.
It was so
Okay.
sad. I'm just not ready to get back into the dating world.
Which
If I'm Cat, I'm
vest
claiming
is
I'm a widow.
2022
I'm
best?
claiming my husband is
So
dead.
beige, the original that started it all. Red, blue. No, excuse me, not blue. Denim, and camo. There you go.
Which one? I think he looked like Ash with the red one. So let's click on red.
Nice. All right, so get that poll going. People will vote. I guess we're done with the pre-stream. It's gone very long.
Yes, Willis
The first pre-stream
Wonderland.
of 2022.
My understanding
I'm
is actually
shocked
pretty
that it went
good for a
long.
Nicolas Cage
Thank you
movie.
guys for watching. Remember, goals for this year.
Yeah.
Number
free
1,
groceries and
let's
sympathy
get
and-
200,000 subs on this
Oh,
channel by my
Who
birthday.
wants a
So we
day
got
off?
3 months
It's the
to do that. I
anniversary
get the feeling
of
that
the day
February will be
my
a big month
husband
for that as the new
proposed to
games
me.
come in.
I'm so sad.
Number
that he's
2,
gonna get that day off.
please make it a regular thing to like the content you're watching, whether it's this live stream, whether you're watching this podcast on demand on YouTube. If you like it, it actually brings engagement and discoverability of my content on YouTube, and more people will actually find DSP Gaming. Leave a comment on a video.
10
you're
minutes
watching.
away from a 2-hour
The
pre-stream.
more comments you leave, the more it helps the channel, and it starts a positive discussion where people will talk on the videos, and now it can feel
10
more
minutes
like a
away
social
from a
community,
2-hour
which is one of the
pre-stream,
goals I have for
guys.
this year, to build
Are you
DSP
shitting
Gaming
me?
back up as a go-to place to talk about gaming and get unique takes and things from me. That you never used to be able to get on
like
DSP Gaming because I was so
button,
focused
the
on
best
Twitch for so many years.
button.
All right, I want to bring
All
this
right,
channel back
subscribe
to kind
button's
of
the best
prominence
button.
this year by focusing on it all year long, and I really feel we can do that. Okay. All right.
And it makes a little
All
more
right,
potato
guys.
and he
Thank you so
hates it.
much. for a great pre-stream. And now it's time to get started with GTA. Awesome. All right.
9 minutes away
So
from
we're going to
2
switch
hours.
over. I accidentally did not switch my cords from my PS5 to my Xbox last night, so let me go do this right now.
And I now got the screenshot I need for a new background.
All right. Then we can boot her up. Boot her up.
Save. DSP Becky.
Cool.
Because right now my background is
All right.
a holiday
So as
thing
you guys
going,
are
but it's no longer the
voting
holidays, so
On a vest, by the way, it looks like the
I have to
poll's
change
closed.
it
What's
after
up,
the
fan of
stream.
Lovecraft? Good to see you here today. Greetings and welcome back to the streams. Get the glasses going. Get the glasses ready.
Bega, chew.
So for those of you who remember GTA 3, how far in would you say I am? You know, I arrived on the central island and I've done like 1 or 2 missions there, but I don't really remember how much is left in the game. And I've been
8
trying
minutes
to gauge,
away.
gee, will this be like 2 more streams and I'll beat it?
I don't think it's gonna hit
You
2
know,
hours.
My memory, I've only played the game twice.
He's gonna hit close,
And
but I don't think he's gonna hit
both
2
times
hours
that I
because he's
played
about
it,
to start the game in
it
a couple
was
minutes.
The original version of the game. Well, I guess the last time it was the upgraded version graphically for Xbox 360 or whatever. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, this version is so different, it's hard for me to even place where I am in the game. I'm around Kenji's mission. That's correct. Kenji's missions apparently are just unlocked, right? But I don't remember them. Okay, let's swap over here. Some more quick reminders, everyone. Today we have
But I
new
love you.
animations.
Won't wear the Sonic hat or the Yoshi
Everything's
hat
been refreshed
because they
for
look
the new year.
ridiculous. There's no problem with the
Meaning,
Pikachu hat.
No more holiday animations. Everything's kind of been reset to what it was at one point. I did readjust the animation levels. Like, for tips, for example, there's a $5 tip, a $10 tip, a $20 tip, and the $20 one's new. A $50 and a $100. And I kind of juggled them around a little bit. They're not all the same levels they used to be. They're kind of shuffled around, so you'll see different ones more often. Super chats, $5, $10, $20, $50 super chat animations. And the $50 one is also the new one.
Like, he should
So if
wear
you
any
contribute
hat. The
anyway
fans,
today, thank you in advance. You'll
but
see
the fans
some
know
cool
he will
shuffled
wear a
around
hat that makes him look
animation.
ridiculous.
As you can
They'll
see, I
pay
also
for it.
changed the overlay to go back to the standard stuff. No more holiday stuff. I know.
Like, that pre-stream's not even over, and he's already at 155,000 tips. And probably $200 to $300
No more
in super
candy
chats.
canes on stream. Let's boot her up.
6
Currently,
minutes away from a 2-hour movie.
Denim is in the
2-hour
lead.
pre-stream. Totally not a
Although
movie,
Red
guys.
is very closely behind by only about 5% in the votes. And we have less than half the people on the stream have voted. Please vote. If you're watching the stream right now, please vote on the vest. Less than half have voted. Let's get those votes going.
165
What's for
votes,
lunch
377
today?
people
If you need
watching.
Dinner. We're actually going to have something we never did before. My wife is making an Asian-style salad, which is going to include green leaf lettuce, green onions, mandarin oranges, little mandarin orange pieces, nuts. And I don't know if we're doing cashews, almonds, or both. We have both. And some ramen, like ramen noodles you toss into it, and then chicken pieces, pre-cooked chicken that you warm up, you toss in, and then a homemade
5 minutes away.
dressing that consists of like soy sauce with other ingredients with sesame. So it's supposed to be like an Asian style, all these different things mixed together. We've never done anything like that, so we're curious how this is going to come out.
You've never made a
It's not
salad
shitty.
before. Gotcha.
Plum Goral just did a super chat.
I hate this
Happy
idiot.
New Year,
Come
Phil.
on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game?
Here. Thank you, Plum Goral. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here.
Anything to delay. 4
I too hope that this is a great
minutes away from a 2-hour
I
pre-stream.
really hope it's a great time for everyone. Like I said, that we can bring this channel back to
And one friend
prominence,
loves
right?
Grand Theft Auto.
Hell yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is probably the game he's played the most. I've tried playing 4 and
Okay.
Vice City and a couple other. I just can't get into them.
Here I am. Oh! I was wondering if you get up close. There you go.
Oh, shit, I'm in
What
the
a
way a
view.
little bit, aren't I?
All right,
I know
unless
you
we
don't
see
see
a
him.
big flip, I think Denim's going to win. Yeah, it looks like Denim's going to win. All right, let's just get the denim vest because I want to get started.
Want to get started? You could have started whenever you
All right,
wanted
yeah,
to.
let's
It's
grab
your
it. Hold on.
stream,
Cool,
jackass.
vest.
We're getting on to almost 3 minutes away from a 2-hour pre-stream.
Ah, stuck. Stuck.
It's stuck, guys. What am I gonna do?
The vest is stuck.
Play around.
Neck phones.
Help! Help!
Wow, I haven't
I'm
worn
stuck,
the denim
guys.
vest in a long ass time. Yeah, I have not. Wow, I'm just realizing. So,
Yeah, 3 minutes away, people. 3 minutes away
whoo, sweaty.
from a 2-hour pre-stream.
I have not worn the denim vest since I got these neck phones. I know it for a fact because I just had to adjust. Other vests, usually they don't have a, like this has a collar around it, and the other vests usually don't. But this one I actually had to adjust the neck phones around the vest. I've never worn this since I had the neck phones. So how long have I had the neck phones, right? 2 months. So damn, we haven't seen the denim vest in so long. I'm happy to finally have it back. Okay. Still, DeCupo, there is absolutely no chance in hell I'm ever playing.
That's
Cyberpunk
hilarious,
2077
Adachi. God,
again.
you
I don't
track
care
some
if someone
weirdos.
donates it. I will just burn the copy or, you know, delete it, the email. I don't want to play. It sucks. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 3
2 minutes
Definitive
away.
Edition. This is my first stream of 2022. Happy New Year, everyone. If you're watching this on demand on YouTube, Happy New Year to you. Everyone on stream, we've already had a lot of fun discussion about, you know, what to expect.
A lot of fun
coming
discussion,
into this new
i.e.
year.
money.
And it's going to be a good one for sure. We're excited about the positive future of DSP gaming and the stuff that's going to, you know, come to fruition this year. Wow, the volume's really low. There we go. So, what do we want to do? We are currently in the Central Island, right?
And technically, he still hasn't
We
started
have many
yet.
different options. We could do the Kenji mission.
He hasn't actually played any of the game yet.
That we can
So
do.
we got a chance. We're only a minute away.
I don't remember them, though. I really don't remember what the missions are. So...
Minute away
I
from
guess
a
we'll just go
2-hour
over what the
pre-stream.
mission is, 'cause I don't remember. Ghost of Jason.
Next send a video will probably be on
only like
Friday.
Once or twice. The thing about rhythm games is it's mostly licensed music.
Alright,
usually when
I
play
guess
them,
I'll call
either
it now
the
as...
video will get muted or claimed. And, you know, as you see with the GTA series that I've played over the last 2.5 months here on DS.
Alright, he's actually playing the game, so we'll call it an hour and 59 minutes. An hour and 59 minute pre-stream. Congratulations, DSP. You're just finding more and more ways to just ignore the game, ignore the fans, what they want. Everyone in chat, we want to play multiplayer games with you. No, I can't do that, guys. It's impossible. The trolls. By the way, the trolls don't control me, but I can't do anything because of the trolls. No Man's Sky has amazing music these days. I put him in there in the specifically being the way of the thing because I don't cover his gameplay. Just the pre-stream. His gameplay is usually so fucking boring. Yes, we were a minute away from a 2-hour pre-stream. Congratulations, DSP. I got a friend's house to go to. He's got prime rib he's cooking. He's celebrating the OSU. It's Rose Bowl game between OSU and Utah. So I'm gonna get a shower, get ready. I'm gonna head over there. God, the weirdos you attract, Adachi. That's hilarious. I'm sure I've had some dates with people that I probably should have been running away screaming from, but not gonna go into that now. Good luck, man. Get the Cardinals to the Super Bowl. Yeah. There's only one thing DSP knows how to do well, and that is fuck everything up. Everything just turns to shit. But hey, it's funny for us to watch, right? Just saying. That guy's got to say Happy New Year. Thank you for showing up. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. Hala Hala, the Behemoth, the Shimetsukage, Jasper, MS, Chio, Hood Hustler, Lee McDonald, Wesley, Ian Smith, Adachi, Mew Mew, and everyone else who showed up today. Again, hopefully I was able to entertain you at least a little bit. Enjoy your New Year's Day. Enjoy your weekend. I'll try to stream on Monday. And depending on how things go, I'm going to be streaming on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, I'm not sure yet, but I might be able to get some Fallout 4, a good chunk of it in this week, hopefully. Cross fingers, knock on wood. Yeah, with that, guys, thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.